Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh!
Let's get it, Grownmanishhh. Back in the building. Lux Vision, no vision. Y'all know something. Let's get it. Chris Brown.
Close one line without close speed. Big fuck fight. Bust the head open. What's up with them fake niggas?
We can make you dance or we can make you rumble. We can act the fool or we can play you humble. Put you in that truck and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide. We can make you dance or we can make you rumble. We can act the fool or we can play you humble. Put you in that trunk and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide.
I ain't never watched face like Jacob. Smoke like I say Selassie when I wake up. Right, left, uppercut, these punches to the jaw. The sample when the gun talk. Got the dread banging on the wall.
Beats like we got beef, I get aggressive. And some people gotta get hands to get the message. If you keep a mouth shut, eyes open, you learn a lesson. Billy and Crown gets busy, that's no question.
This Russian roulette, I'm Smith and he Wesson. Spin the barrel and when it boom, it ain't a suggestion.
We killing everything, that's why we always mention.
Facts.
9 million on the waist with the extension.
Balls is the bullets we spraying. Face to face, it's like a UFC weighing. But we on the same side. Track sparking like train rides.
Somebody's gonna die when we let them shots fly. Billy, we can make you dance and we can make you rumble. We can act the fool or we can play you humble. Put you in that trunk and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide. We can make you dance or we can make you rumble. We can act the fool or we can play you humble. Put you in that trunk and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide. Shit, I don't gotta tell lies to be recognized. Seen and I've been through enough to be traumatized. Got a few handguns, some came modified. Playing with somebody greasy could get your mama
that
fried.
ting-a-ling like Shabba. Bounty on the beat, I'm a killer, it ain't a problem. Think when we from Queens, how them little niggas mobbing. It's still S-Dub, free the wolves and the goblins.
Yeah, we cut from a cloth that's not so soft. All that sucker shit you on to get you cut right off. See, the difference with me is I'm not like most. Got the heart like Tommy, but I move like Ghost.
Tariq with the slick moves. Try me and it click booms. Bull, if you poke me, I spit fumes. Big 45 and out of bag, that's big tunes. Pop Chris 6 side, this how the click moves.
Underground artists, man.
We can make you dance and we can make you rumble. We can act the fool and we can play it humble. Put you in that trunk and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide. We can make you dance and we can make you rumble. We can act the fool and we can play it humble. Put you in that trunk and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide. We can make you dance and we can make you rumble. We can act the fool and we can play it humble. Put you in that trunk and take you for that ride. Spin the block, it's a homicide.
What's up with those motherfucking clowns? Welcome
to
the towns.
Let's go.
Yeah. Crown Heights, nigga.
Yeah, I like that one right there. Chris Brown, Bill Official.
Brooklyn in the building. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get into it. It's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy Dick to your bitch. BKM, Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever it's motherfucking good. And of course, I'm in the building with my favorite motherfucking DJ motherfucking K's. Let's give it up for him. All little kids in the background. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with it, big dog? How you feeling? It's been a minute.
I'm chilling. Shit.
It's been a minute since we did this, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah, we in here. Everything you said is Mike a little quiet. Let me turn K's up a little bit because K's is definitely somebody that y'all should hear. And today, you know what I mean? We're gonna talk about a few things. You was just talking about Kanye. Let's talk about this Kanye shit for a minute. What you were saying? How they stole your idea?
He got to interview that nigga out there with the Klansman hood, Black Klansman hood. I'm feeling that shit. I want me one. Shit, baby, you want to go outside, burn a motherfucking cross on somebody's yard. Shit.
But did you pay attention to what Kanye was talking about, though?
Yeah, all them faggot ass niggas in the industry. I agree to 100%. And them thieving ass, crooked ass Jews.
We got to do that for you already. You get what I'm saying? But I got it. I got it
Don't
on
give
deck
a
now. I
fuck,
got it on deck
nigga.
now.
Y'all can hear the dirty version on Smoke City Radio. How about
Yes, sir.
that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, we here to talk about a lot of things tonight, man. I hope y'all enjoy these conversations that me and K's have, man. It's been a while since we had these conversations. It ain't kind of rusty. I'm not gonna say that.
Live anyway.
Yeah, we live. That's especially live. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, we gonna talk a little bit about entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? And 9 to 5s. How you know what I mean? How like I'm just a nigga that don't want to work a 9 to 5 no more, bro. It's not in me to work for nobody else and make them rich and shit. And you understand what I'm talking about? What do we call a job, K's? What do we call a job? Jaquan Reeves, what's going on? What do we call them jobs?
A plantation, nigga.
A fucking plantation. Cause think about it, bro. No matter how hard you work, you're never gonna get ahead, bro. You give up so much time, and this is what I always say. This is why I tell y'all young brothers when y'all be tuning in, watching me play the game. That's why I always tell y'all, I'm like, man, that school shit, it's a motherfucking scam. Go out here, you find what you good at, cultivate that shit, and then you turn it into some fucking money. I'm talking about finding a trade or something. You feel what I'm saying? Doing something along those means. Because, Case, am I not mistaken, Case? You fix like washing machines and dryers and shit like that. You know how to do that shit. How many trades you got under your belt, Case?
I don't know.
You say you don't know. You just know how to do it all, though, right?
I mean, I know how to do a lot of things. I ain't gonna say all, but you know, I ain't scared to get my hands dirty. Damn sure ain't scared to learn something new.
But
That's
still,
what's wrong with niggas.
It's a
Niggas don't want to
skill
learn
and
shit.
You know how to make fucking money doing that shit. You know what I mean? Just like we was talking about.
Yeah.
Say, for instance, like you remember, K's, man, the days when I first got all this equipment and shit, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and you would be telling me like, nigga, you see, y'all got to understand this about K's. I want y'all to get this about him. K's one of them people to where he'll tell you something one time and shit, and if you don't get that shit, your ass is on your own to learn how to fucking do it. He one of those people. He'll get like frustrated. He's not like a good teacher, if you understand what I'm saying. He'll show you something, but he's not like really a good teacher. He get annoyed real quick because he feel like you should have as much common sense as he got. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
I'm a good teacher if I got a good student.
No, but you're not one of those people that want to repeat yourself.
Nah, I'm saying, I'll be like, here.
You say what?
You ain't paid attention. You in La La Land. I'm like, oh man, go fuck yourself. Waste my damn time. Fuck out of here.
No, it was like, you know what I mean? I'm constantly trying to feed myself information. That's the point that I'm making it. A lot of these young people out here, man, like they programmed to be like workers and shit. And everybody's not meant to be an entrepreneur. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like the way the system is rigged up, it's programmed for you to either be the worker or take your ass to motherfucking jail. It's either one of those two things and shit. And I think like, man, we got to break that cycle. Cause think about this, man. Wouldn't you rather, like K's, take the 40 hours that you would give a fucking job in a week and put it towards your own shit?
Oh, most definitely. Definitely. You take his shit and build your own shit.
Yeah.
To where you can cut his ass off and do your own thing. Fuck him.
Exactly.
Or flip your shit.
Exactly. And
or pimp his ass. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he a fiend. He a fiend. It's on.
And you know, K's, I'm a hard working motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? I work like a motherfucker, man, and I'm getting to the point to where, dog, it's starting to be like a motherfucking task, a tall task for me to take my ass to work. Real shit. I don't be wanting to do it no more, and it's not that I'm a lazy person. Everybody know I'm not lazy. I get up and go to work. That's what I do all the motherfucking time, but I'm starting to feel like I'm giving too much of my time to these people. You know what I mean? I'm giving too much of my time to enriching somebody else, if you understand what I'm saying. And that ain't been like my thing. And I'm not telling people like you should quit your job and take a leap of faith. You got to have something like some type of blueprint or foundation before you step out and you just go say, all right, I'm about to do this and I'm about to do that. You know what I mean? Because shit don't work like that. A lot of people got families, they got kids and shit that you got to motherfucking feed. It's just, you know, when you start feeling like that, some of the things that you really need to do, and this is what I would have tell people, I don't know what you good at. Have you been doing it? Have you been making money off of it? At least a little bit of money off of it. I'm starting to feel like if I put more time into like my craft, as far as like video editing, doing this, and doing my graphic design work, or you know what I mean, simply just, you know what I mean, selling my clothing, my t-shirts and shit like that. Huh?
What about pimping?
Man, you know I don't do that no more, bro.
mean, shit, the pimping will never go out of business. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
saying?
mean it's never gonna leave me. You know, the ism always
I
there and
mean,
shit. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I done spit a couple little. I done spit some shit for these niggas on here before and shit though. When we be playing the game and they be talking about these females, I try to give them a little dribble. You understand what I'm saying? Like give them a little bit of dribble about the game and shit though,
hey,
man.
big up to your OG.
Man, that nigga not my OG, bro. Fuck that nigga. I don't fuck with that nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But like, hey man, you know what, man? That's another thing I want to talk about. The game ain't been right since Sinful the P ain't been around, man. Who's still holding it down? Minister Jab?
Yo, I mean, Mr. Jap got on, he getting on the political trade right now, cuss some motherfuckers out. But check this out. Why somebody release a video today on Simple the Peace channel? I don't know who got control of it. I ain't watch it. But it must have been a throwback. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
It was a throwback that
Popped
they
up on
posted on there, Sinful the P.
Yo, but it was from his channel. I was like, damn, the pimping never dies, I see.
Hell no. You gotta think though. Somebody probably got a hold of that nigga phone though, and it had all types of shit in it. And they like, oh, I gotta put this shit
Well, I mean,
out. You don't think
remember
about that?
he was in another country,
He
so
was in Canada, right?
man, yeah, he was in Canada. But his man Freeze, he might, you know, that was his people, so maybe he got that or and did that. But I was like, God damn, I
I
see
don't
the
know,
pimping
man.
never dies.
Man, a lot of shit. That nigga died. Kevin Samuels died and shit, though. I felt like the real niggas who was keeping it real, you know what I mean, and actually putting the ladies up on game and putting you niggas up on game, they ain't here no more. You know what I mean? Actually, like, you know what Kevin Samuels was, though, for real, for real. This is what we used to say, because I used to do this shit on the show all the time. He was a nigga that put these bitches in their place. Right or wrong.
Hey,
He put them in their
and
fucking place.
And Simple the P put their ass on the blade.
Yeah, they definitely
Right.
was two different people, but he definitely put them in their place. And I feel like it's a lot of dudes nowadays, it's a lot of platforms nowadays that's scared to just like put the ladies in their place. And, I feel like this, man, if you ain't no real nigga, you ain't no man if you can't put a bitch in her place and you can't set her straight. You get what I'm saying? Under your fucking, how my nigga used to say it, under his guidance. While I'm presiding over my preside.
Right.
What'd you say?
Right, he presiding over your ass and shit. But the nigga
Hell
was
yeah.
straight campaigning.
Hell
That's one thing
yeah.
about Simple the P. He go out and start campaigning. I
Man,
ain't mad at that nigga. That
like a
nigga
motherfucker.
campaign.
Like a motherfucker all in the motherfucker face talking that shit. And that's what I be saying. I be trying to tell niggas like, man, listen, man, I'm the type of nigga that'll tell your bitch like, oh, I change your life, baby. Change your motherfucking life. And it ain't gonna be with my pockets. You know what it's gonna be with. You hear me,
Right.
Case? It ain't gonna be with my
Pimp to
pockets.
tell you
It's
where the
gonna be
pockets. Yeah, the pimper to tell you where the pocket is gonna be supplying all the knowledge and the motherfucking wisdom and the
exactly, but you
finance.
know what though? I don't be on that type of shit no more though. I just be pretty much trying to give, you know, my perspective coming from that angle. You know what I mean? When the young niggas be asking me shit about females and all that other shit, because I flat out tell niggas like, bruh, if you in your 19s, 20s, 30s and shit, nigga, you shouldn't be with no one broad. Ain't no way. You should just be with one broad. Like, you know what I mean? You got your one that you gonna keep around and shit though. But I don't encourage niggas to get married at a young age and shit though. Why would you? Why would you? You remember Coming to America, go soar your royal oats? That's what you need to do at that age.
Yeah, spread them
That's what you
legs.
need to
Yeah,
do at that age, bro. Because like at that age, like, bro, you're gonna cheat. I don't give a fuck. We all men. Let's
you
be
better.
realistic at the end of the day. And you're 19, when you're 19, 20, 21,
You supposed to be
22,
out there
23.
breaking backs.
What you say?
Period. Supposed to be out there breaking backs.
Man,
Period.
you supposed to be taking
You know what I'm
souls out there,
saying?
bro. Supposed to be taking souls out there, though. I don't know what'd be
Supposed to
wrong
be
with it. Be trying to tie down to one girl. You're lying to yourself. All this vagina running
like,
around out here. You feel what I'm saying? Like you supposed to indulge in
no,
that shit at that
now
age.
see, know what niggas need to do? You need to watch Wild Kingdom with the male lion and see how he got all them bitches around him. He chilling. You know what I'm saying?
You
He
have
laid
to.
up.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got like
That's another
6 or
thing we
7 of
used
them
to always
hoes
talk about.
around.
Y'all niggas need to start working with females. Quit trying to hire all your boys and all that other shit, because that bitch, if she like you and she fuck with you, she want to see you come up, my nigga, on some real shit. I'm gonna say that again. If she like you and fuck with you, she want to see you fucking come up and shit, though. I don't understand. I always been more comfortable working with females and having them around me working, doing different things and shit. Instead of, you know what I mean, being around a whole bunch of niggas and shit. I never understood why niggas want to be around hard legs, especially this generation. It's like y'all always want to be with a whole bunch of group of niggas. I used to be the nigga that would be the nigga in the car with like 3 females and shit riding around and shit, though. And niggas be looking out like, yeah, nigga, and I'm fucking all 3 of them for real. But that ain't none of your goddamn concern. You feel what I'm saying? But I'd rather be around them because I understand how a female mind works. And if she fuck with you, you get what I'm saying? A nigga, he wants your spot like Flash from the Heartbeats. I keep on saying that for y'all that's too young to understand what the 5 heartbeats is and you know who Flash is. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Case. You definitely know who I'm talking about when I say they want your spot like Flash from Heartbeats. Niggas want to be you. And in kingdoms, it can only be one king. It can't be 2 kings. That's what I be telling these bitches out here when they say, oh, I want 2 husbands. I'm like, ain't no way that's going to happen, baby girl. I don't know what's wrong with you. And the niggas been killed each other. It's going to be like 2. They going to kill each other. What the fuck you talking about over you? Niggas, and that's another thing. That's another thing. Those type of situations cause niggas to crash out over the pom-pom. For real. It really does. It causes niggas to crash out over the pom-pom because you got this broad that's playing games, and then you got these sucker-ass niggas. I don't care what you say, man. And listen, man, I say this with all due respect, for real. In order for a nigga to entertain a situation where it's a female and another nigga, he got to be on some funny shit. He got to be with the Rainbow Club. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Right. Like I had this discussion with a woman like a couple weeks ago and shit, and I was saying, I'm like, ain't no way in the fuck you could do that with 2 alpha male ass niggas. Ain't no way you could do that shit.
And the other niggas suspect.
Yeah,
that's even allowing it.
Like, could you imagine like I'm going to work all day, I'm busting my ass up doing this and shit. This another nigga at home hit my wife in my refrigerator, flicking through nigga. Somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die. That's what it's gonna be. Like, what do I always say? I'm like, Roman empires was destroyed because of what?
A bitch.
A fucking female. And this ain't no female bashing channel. I'm just keeping it real.
It was a sister. Huh? It was a sister. I ain't mad.
It was females. That's why a lot of Roman empires failed because of a female, my nigga. Because 2 niggas, one simped out. One crashed the fuck out. That's what it was. And that's what you see a lot now. Like, this is what I always tell these brothers. I'm like, man, look, man, you know how many females out here for you, King? It's an abundance of them. Man. It's up to you. Like, you know how they say your bitch be choosing? Nah, nigga, we do the choosing.
Right.
We do the choosing. It ain't your bitch choosing. No, we do the choosing. I chose your bitch.
Check this out. Huh? And still get chose.
Right. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I encourage y'all, when y'all see shit in a female that's not constructive or conducive to what it is that you're doing, you need to move the fuck on away from her. You know what I mean? If a bitch is not fitting into your program, dog, you go be what you need to be. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to, and this is another thing. I talk about this a lot on my Facebook. A lot of y'all ain't on my Facebook. I talk about nowadays, and this for the fellas, I want y'all to understand this. Quit putting these whores on a pedestal. Y'all niggas put whores on a pedestal that used to be considered the entertainment to us. Like a bitch, like, think about this case. How famous was Buffy the Body back in the day? How famous was Superhead back in the day? Niggas knew them for what? What the niggas know them being for? The entertainment.
Superhead was sucking dick.
But who was trying to wife these hoes?
The white man.
That's about it. But it wasn't no niggas trying to wife.
What was his name? Bill Maher.
This be my thing. These little niggas in the society now to where niggas will run a train on the bitch, and one of them niggas that ran a train on that bitch will try to wife that hoe. That's the type of shit that niggas be dealing with now. This nigga that fell in love with the fucking runner. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? And see, I be trying to tell y'all, I really don't try to get too much into this because I be like real passionate about it, because I see a lot of like niggas nowadays not being men nowadays, just being straight up suckers when it comes to these fucking females and shit. They being straight up fucking suckers. Like, for real. A lot of y'all niggas scared to tell y'all female the way y'all really actually feel. I guarantee you, put a dub in the chat if you ain't never really told your bitch the way you feel. You want me to tell you why you ain't never told your bitch the way you feel? Because you was a sucker. You understand what I'm saying? You's a motherfucking sucker for not telling your female the way that you fucking feel. How you feel as a man, how you want to operate as a man, and how the fuck you want things and shit. This is another thing that y'all need to understand about females, man. These bitches love a nigga with confidence, bro. You can't be a sucker nigga, bro, and thinking that you gonna get a real bitch with you. We just gonna be honest about that. Am I right or wrong about that, Case? Have you ever got a bitch being a sucker?
Hell no.
You got one being what?
Shit, I always been a nigga.
Being a real nigga, being you. Being you.
Shit,
That's another thing. That's another thing I be talking about. Like, y'all be lying to these females and shit, though. Like, a lot of y'all niggas be lying. Huh?
Bitch, if you don't like it, next.
A lot of y'all be lying to them, too. Like, for real. Like, keep it real with these females. You know what? Let me explain this, man, because we live in a society nowadays. I'm going to touch on this just a little bit, and then we're going to move on. But we live in a society nowadays where a lot of shit is accepted. And it's a lot of females that, you know what I mean, that are bisexual that's out here, right? A lot of y'all niggas will lie and go cheat with a bitch instead of telling yo bi-curious ass girl that you want to fuck with another broad. A lot of y'all is scared to say that y'all not monogamous. And I want y'all to look that up if y'all don't know what that word means, monogamous. A lot of y'all is scared to say that y'all not monogamous. I'm going to say that again. A lot of y'all is scared to say what y'all what's that y'all not what's in y'all nature. You get what I'm saying? Y'all trying to pretend like y'all being was not in your nature for real. And I'm not saying be a nigga that got multiple broads and all of that other shit. I'm just saying be real with yourself. You said you never understood what main event KO, so how niggas can't admit that they not monogamous. A nigga can't tell a broad that shit. I'm telling you, a lot of females will respect. There's some females out here that will respect the fact if you want to tell her, like, look, man, I like you. I fuck with you, baby, like, for real. But, like, man, like, I'm always going to be who I am. Like, it is what it is. Like, I just got other females in mind, this, that, and the third sometimes and shit. A lot of y'all niggas be scared to tell females that shit. You want me to tell you why? Because you be scared y'all ain't got enough game to keep that bitch underneath your goddamn thumb while you still doing what it is that you do. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of y'all can't do that because y'all ain't keeping it real. Y'all lying to them. Y'all sneaking, y'all hiding. We grown ass men. How you call yourself a grown man and you're fucking hiding and sneaking and shit? You feel what I'm saying? And on another note, when it comes down to that, since we going here, I always talk about this as well. How a lot of you niggas ain't got no fucking money to support multiple bitches. A lot of you niggas ain't got money to support yourself. That's why I tell y'all young niggas, get y'all shit together first before you dictate what a bitch doing. You feel what I'm saying? Get yourself together before you dictate what a woman fucking doing. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you can dictate what's going on in your own personal fucking life before you go try to get some instruction to another broad. Because why she gonna that's like the blind leading the fucking blind. I'm just being honest with y'all. It's like the blind leading the fucking blind. How you gonna give some instruction when you ain't got no structure in your life? You feel me? But you know, that's on another personal level. We gonna get into that's some of that ism shit that's coming out of me, Cage. You feel what I'm saying? That's some of that ism shit that's coming out of me, but we gonna move on from that though. Like, for real, let's get back to this Kanye shit though, man. Why do you think motherfuckers be hating on Kanye though, for real? Because we always talk about this truth telling shit and censorship shit. Killer.
Yeah.
Dog, we always talk about this truth telling shit and this censorship shit.
Oh yeah.
You said, hell yeah, I always been truthful to my lady. She knows I still got to still work on my ego as far as being able to being locked down in a relationship. That's why our bond is what it always been. And you got you a real one, big dog. You got you a real one then, you know what I mean? If you got you a lady that you can keep it real with, you get what I'm saying? And she actually is a reflection of you, bro. And she understand the way you operate. It's like if you got you a female that know what you thinking kind of before you thinking it, then you got you a fucking real one. You feel what I'm saying? That means she done been under your motherfucking, how can I say, your leadership and your guidance for a minute, so she understand how shit's operate. So she just there to compliment you, King. So salute to you and your girl. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people ain't got that. And I say it's a lot of, you know, like I say, this ain't no woman bashing shit, but like, I got to keep it real when it comes down to both sides. So I try to talk, you know what I mean, on behalf of the niggas and behalf of the females. It's a lot of niggas out here that ain't shit, and it's a lot of females that's out here that ain't shit. You feel me? But that's neither here or there. You know what I mean? Like I say, we ain't gonna get off into that. We trying to talk about this Kanye West shit, and I'm trying to ask y'all, like personally, why do y'all think Kanye is starting to be ostracized? Why do you think people are mad at Kanye? I think they mad at Kanye because he keeps it real. He tell the truth. He speak about shit that you know what I mean, that's unspoken truths and shit. Like the interview that he doing with academics. I don't know if y'all checked it out, but the man is he's in a black Ku Klux Klan outfit. That kind of tickled my homie Kaz, because I remember a long time ago, I got to give you credit for this though, Kaz. He was talking about like, man, shit, I want to be a black Klansman. Where do I sign up at? Where can I get my role?
We sign up at straight some of these niggas out. Hell yeah.
Hey, no, if they let you ask, if they had tryouts and sign outs for that shit, you actually would show up, Kaz?
Yeah, with my noose. Hell yeah.
Say you ready to put in some work?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
And I'm gonna find out who's the head command dragon, and I'm saying for initiation, I'm gonna burn my first cross on your yard. Yeah. We're gonna do this shit right. Show you how loyal I am. You're gonna see me in action. Right in front of this door, get that 2x4, get that gas thing, get to throwing it.
Hey, yo, hey, do you think it'd be such a big thing if they had tryouts for like colored folks and shit?
I mean, they don't have tryouts, but you already see them, the black sellout Klansman, Roland Martin. You're a black sellout Klansman.
You still say,
you
still think Roland is a sellout? Tell me why you think Roland is a sellout.
Huh?
Tell me why you think Roland Martin is a sellout.
Because the way he did King Randall, I would never forget that.
I never forget that either. But go ahead.
I'll never forget that.
Umar did him fucked up too, though. Umar did him dirty too.
Talked about that young brother, I fucked Dr. Umar. I'm talking about King Randall. What that young brother brought to the table, that brother didn't go for no buffoonery. He did everything himself. Everything that brother tried to do, this nigga as a so-called senior shot him down. You know, just trying to discredit him and shit on him from every angle. And the young brother standing strong said, I ain't come up here for your money. I'm gonna tell you my movement. And how we got to rely on money white motherfuckers.
He was trying to get him on that voting shit, bro.
Yeah, but he's like, yo, I don't vote. Yo, you a fool to vote for your own oppressor. Why the fuck I'm voting for my oppressor? You're a goddamn fool. I'm gonna vote for the motherfucker
he was on there. He like, no, I don't vote because none of the people that you're telling me to vote for is helping none of my issues in the community none of the issues that I have with the community. And that's what I always tell y'all about when y'all see these politicians. Y'all be careful about who the fuck y'all go vote for and shit like that. And I try not to get political. I tell people, like, you know, if you're not, I'm never gonna tell a person not to go fucking vote. Like, if you feel like that's a right or people die for you to do that, yes, absolutely. Go out and get your fucking vote on. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these people are not for the betterment of any of us. They don't give a damn about none of us. Let's be honest about that, though, bro. They give a fuck about their pockets. That's the way I feel about a politician. A politician, a lie to your fucking face. They come around to your neighborhood. They try to make it seem like everything is all good and they care and all this other shit. And then when they get elected, you never see or hear from these people again. So why would you trust these people? That's my whole thing. It's just like, you know, Case, I saw a post, right, today on Facebook where they was talking about why the fuck would you go support an Arabic dispensary? Or why would you go support a Middle Eastern dispensary in the hood? Think about that.
I don't.
No,
I support my man at the local gates. I've been support before they made this shit legal.
Listen, I think about this shit on a whole nother level, bro. Think about this shit. Niggas been selling weed at the stores, the gas stations, all over the spot, illegally for years.
And he was calling the police on you.
Yep. And now legally, he making that money that you was making in that same spot. Oh my God. Yes, that's the oh my God. And this is what I be talking about how we need to get back to, you know what I mean, buying back our own shit. It's a goddamn shame that a lot of niggas went to jail at some of these spots where they able to legally operate and sell that shit. Think about that crazy shit. Same motherfuckers used to call the police on y'all for doing it, now doing it for free and making the money that you was making. Is that how it's going down in New York right now, Case?
I don't know what the fuck these niggas out here doing.
I'm talking
It's a
about like
free
in the
fall
hoods
out
and
here.
shit. In the hoods and shit, do the motherfuckers got the weed spots and shit now?
Oh, the Taliban, you know, they do what they do, man. But what else is new, man? They sell the swine to you. They sell the tobacco to you. They sell the motherfucking liquor to you. So why ain't they gonna sell the fucking smoke to you too?
Let me ask you this, bro. How the fuck did it ever end up to where like they able to make all the money within our community, every other nationality but us? Where do you think that shit started?
Oh, black folks don't support one another. That's all that is. Ain't nothing new.
You say what?
Black folks don't support one another. That's all it is. Ain't nothing
So
new.
you experience kind of the same thing that I be experiencing and shit? To where
Yeah,
niggas would
you
rather
know.
go shop with, you know what I mean, the other motherfuckers instead of shopping with their own kind and supporting?
Yo, man, these niggas, man, they gotta be up under their oppressors, man. They can't do it without them, man.
And
They can't do it without them, man.
I feel like this, man. It's
I
a
mean,
way we can break that shit.
I just wash my hands of the whole situation.
Yeah, I already know the way you feel about it. What you say, like, man, shit, like, man, I don't give a fuck about these niggas, man, and what the fuck they got
They
going
don't care
on. I
about
stay the fuck about their way.
They don't care about themselves. They don't care about themselves. So why should I?
That's just like,
They
right?
made it very
Okay,
clear.
prime example. I went to a cigar spot. It was just like a cigar lounge, just like for members and shit like that. And the member invited me to come to this lounge, bro. Lay back, classy ass shit. You feel what I'm saying? Real laid back and classy and shit at this cigar spot. And one thing that struck me about this spot though, like it was a lot of like, you know what I mean, black entrepreneurs that was there. And they was talking about how a lot of they hated to talk about it like this. They was talking about how a lot of niggas sold out back in the day. That's why all these other people own shit. That's why all these other people own shit, because they sold their grandparents' businesses, or they dangled a little stake in front of the grandparents and they just took the money and ran from it and shit. And now they got all of this shit. But most of all that stood out to me though, and this was absolutely spot on, was how we bring down our own property value. And allow these people to come in and buy everything for cheap, for nothing, because we done bought
That's the black man fault again.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You really believe what this white man say? You really believe you come knock on my door, you want to buy something? What you up to, white man? It's worth something, and I'm in the middle of your plans. I'm gonna sit here and wait. See, get to the very end. See the fuck you up to. Well, it's only worth this much. Well, I feel it's worth that much. It couldn't be worth that much. Your ass off my phone. That's it. The fuck out of here. You gonna tell me what my shit worth? Fuck out of here.
Man, that's how that's the way they feel, because actually, if you think about it, look at what the motherfuckers doing around you. They ain't cutting their grass. It's trash all over the motherfucking place. They
check this out.
The property.
Check this out. Check this out. As soon as that cracker call you and asking about buying something, your shit went up in value. Just from the knock on the door, your shit went up in value. What you up to, white man?
To you? To you?
And the motherfuckers. Just think about it. Just think about it. Your house is not for sale, and somebody knock on the door, offer you some money. What are you up to? It's worth more than what you offering me. As soon as you knocked on my door, the price went up. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It's so much I need. Oh, that's too much. Well, that's too bad. Listen, when you go to Walmart, you see what's on the price of the shelf, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Ain't no going to Magic haggling him. Look at you lost your fucking mind. You go to that gas station and you ask for how much you need in that tank. Ain't no, oh, I'm not paying that. I'm paying this. He look at you, say, well, you ain't getting a drop of this gasoline. It's just that cut and dry.
Or you go get
So,
what you pay for.
yo, you knock on my door. Oh, my appraiser. Fuck your appraiser. This is what the fuck I want. Can you afford it? Have a nice day. Close your motherfucking door. Fuck up out of here.
You say you gonna be the motherfucker where they gotta build around you, huh?
That's all right. It's still gonna be worth more. What the fuck? Listen, when they knock on your door asking, it's because they don't spend some money on the plans already. They just need to get you the fuck up out the way.
They didn't already start it.
Yeah. So shit, don't let me stop you. But this how much this part of in your budget. Put that number in your budget because you got a budget, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. But because black folks is so stupid and listen to the next stupid nigga, because one thing I noticed about our elders, they ain't give us no game on the real estate side. They kept that game. They always, we'll show you how to do a job.
A lot of them really wasn't in real estate.
Right. Now, back in the day, I remember when the Jew would bring the whole family knock on the door, get the rent money. I'm gonna teach all you little motherfuckers how to knock on this motherfucking door at the first of the month, knock on all these doors and pick up some money. That's what the Jew teach his kids. No, you know what our elders do? If they want to get up in the quick money game and they want to put you on the block so you go to jail and they behind the scenes and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Our own elders sold us the fuck out.
You believe that?
It's a fact. Look at all these niggas coming home.
Yeah, I see that. I do see it, bro. I do see it though. But I think when it came down, okay, so I think when it came down to our elders, dog, I think it was a divide and conquer game that was played with them, dog. They put drugs out here to fucking divide and conquer, homie.
Let me like I said, the sellout niggas.
You say
the nigga that had the money to get the weight, but he wasn't gonna go out there and put it on the block. He was the nigga that had the businesses already. And he using all the hood niggas. Instead of having no hood niggas run the business, we will get this fast money because Crackling brought it up in here.
Yeah, of course. You know I think that was the divide and conquer tactic. You wouldn't agree?
And then you got the Italians and all the other white mafia gangs, the Irish, all the motherfuckers putting the drugs in our neighborhoods. You go to their neighborhoods, you don't see no drug addicts walking around. Come on, man, shit is cut and dry. When they had the crack era, we all need to be incarcerated. Now they got these crackers hooked up on them pills and shit. They're sick.
Yeah, they sick. They sick. It's an illness.
Nah, they ain't sick. They drug addicts, motherfucker. Need to be locked up. Same way you locked up them niggas, lock them white folks up.
Yeah, I've talked about that extensively about, during the crack era. They didn't say motherfuckers they were sick, they had illnesses, and you seen all these fucking hospitals and shit popping up and shit. Nah, they said them niggas was criminals, they drug addicts, let's send their asses to fucking jail. That's what it was. But since it's the judge's son, you know what I mean, the district attorney's son and daughter.
The judge's son is a goddamn criminal. Yeah. And the attorney's son, he'll never, just like his daddy and just like his ancestors made the fucking laws. That was a bunch of criminal rapists, thieves, King James.
Wait. You said the people that made the laws are criminals? They should be prosecuted?
Listen. King James, the King of England, sent all them pilgrims. They was all murderers, thieves, and crooks. When they sent the motherfuckers over here, they was being murderers, thieves, and crooks. So who wrote the laws? The murderers, the thieves, and the crooks. That's who wrote the fucking laws.
Hey,
That's who the fuck he sent here.
You got a strong point when it comes to that, dog. You got a very strong point when it comes to that.
It is. Look, they said it themselves. King James emptied out his jails and sent the motherfuckers over here. It was our ancestors that took the motherfuckers in the fold and showed them how to survive off the land. They ain't know how to do that shit.
No, they
they was thieves, murderers, and rapists. They knew nothing about being a farmer. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know none of that shit. That's why King James got rid of them.
No, listen, they came over here and they actually stole and became even more of a criminal if you actually want to keep it going. They stole from and what I mean by they stole, they actually came over here because like we talked about this too, about how, you know what I mean? Like Christopher Columbus wasn't the first one to discover the Americas, and we went into this story
Hell no,
extensively.
those nations here already.
Yeah, we talked about that extensively. You feel what I'm saying? It was you got a strong point about that, dog, because they actually came over here. They were dying from disease. They didn't know how to survive off of the land. So the Indians kind of I'm not gonna say the Indians, the natives, they took them in and they kind of helped them. They learned their ways, and then they turned around and called them savages. Think about that.
Listen, they're the ones that brought the rats to this land. They're the one that brought the disease to this land. All that chaos. There was no wars here. They're the ones that brought all that wars and famines here.
Yeah, I think so. I believe this, man, and I've said this too. You know what I mean? And it's no disrespect, like, you know what I mean, because I have Caucasian counterparts and shit. But when it comes down to like some of their roots, some of y'all, well, you know, your roots and your history and things like that, your people has a trail of blood on their hands, no matter where they went. No matter where they went, like, I don't think they ever went anywhere in peace. Like, think about that. Let me ask y'all this simple question. Did you see the Chinese people, you know what I mean? Or did you see any Asian people just like enslaving other people and shit like that and just trying to take over a whole bunch of shit? They mind their business.
Yeah.
They was just trying to cultivate where they was from.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
They did. They did it in-house though.
The Arabics, I'm not gonna say the Arabics. I'm gonna say the Muslims. They traditionally fought against each other because of that Sunni and what is it? Sunni and I don't want to sound ignorant. It's Sunni and it's what other type of it's Sunnis and it's what is it?
Shiites.
Yeah,
Sunnis and Shiites, Orthodox.
I don't. They've been fighting amongst each other. That's amongst each other over about what they believe in and shit like that. Africans, they was minding their business. They was like enslaving other tribes and shit, but not to the degree of what these motherfuckers doing, and they weren't trying to conquer shit. You feel what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, they go around, they fuck with majestic animals. They destroy the environment for its resources. That's a known fucking fact. They enslave, they kill, maim. I can name a whole bunch of shit though, to where like, you know, like when we talk about the Americas and shit though, y'all do know like it was already African people coming over here trading with the native people here. That shit was already going on, which tell you that it was already some peaceful shit going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got gold, you got good corn, you got beautiful women around here with that straight silky hair. You feel what I'm saying? That different type of shit. Niggas wasn't like coming over here trying to start no drama with these people. All like this shit is just, it's just richer resources. It deserves to be us. And you know, this is why I'm always like skeptical about certain things. Like when I talk about religion and shit, I try not to push religion on people or what the fuck I believe in, because I always felt like religion was put here to divide
it's a
people.
distraction.
Huh?
Shit's a scam and a distraction.
In a way to divide people. I believe in this. And, you know, there's some people
look at the Catholics.
Huh?
Look at them motherfuckers. Look at them Catholic motherfuckers. The shit they be doing. Yeah, this little motherfucker hiding behind a wall with a whole bunch of freaky ass old men over here seducing women and kids, and got all these ancient ruins they don't want nobody to see. What's all the secrets down there in the Vatican? A whole lot of freaky shit going on up in there. No joke. You know what I'm saying? They be hiding behind that shit. Fuck out of here. All that shit's a scam. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. Just like, what about old
the
boy
Christian Crusades?
What about look at the
Christian Crusades.
What about
they go around killing motherfuckers in the name of God. Jews ain't no goddamn better. Look at them now. They over there slaughtering other innocent kids. So like they religious Jews. We so close to God. We out there killing and slaughtering as we speak. Fuck out of here. It's just a distraction. All that bullshit.
What about the brother though down south though, dog? Who fucking said who closed the church doors until he raised $40,000? Said you can't leave till you donate.
Who said that? I
You
hear
didn't see
that.
that video?
Oh no, I ain't know the preacher was doing that. Had to lock the doors, get the money.
Man,
You gonna
listen,
run them?
man.
You gonna run that goddamn ATM machine? I got 40,000 in that shit still. Man, we 39,000 short. What the fuck going on in this church? Amen.
But bruh, I'm about to go ahead and run this real quick. So you can check this out about this pastor who said, ain't nobody leaving.
Well, I hope I can hear the audio.
I'm about to share it with you.
I gotta run outside. It's fucking raining. It's just a bitch. Internet podcast shit is cool, G.
They say he shook. They say he shook down the congregation. Let me see if I can find the video.
Amen.
Pastor Marvin Sapp, that's his name.
Amen.
Marvin Sapp. He told the ushers to close the door.
Amen.
Let's check this shit out, man. I think the Breakfast Club got the audio of it, but I got that. Let's look at this.
What if the
I
lottery
can't
was on
see
your...
shit.
Now I'm about to go ahead and share what I'm watching on my screen with you. Hold on. I got it muted so you can hear this nigga. And hear what the fuck he's saying. This shit about to be funny as fuck. Hold on, here it is right here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it, but here it goes.
Lead, and they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors.
I said close the
Ushers,
doors.
close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
He said we all gonna leave together. You ain't going nowhere to the restaurant.
There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small.
He said it's 1,000 people with service. It is 1,000 people that's watching this shit, right? How long you think this nigga did the math? He said, I need everybody to give $20. Hear this case?
Amen.
He said, I need everybody to get carried. He told the ushers, he said, close the door. Close the door.
If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the
anybody
sanctuary to
try to
give this,
leave.
that's $40,000 tonight.
Man, 40,000.
I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed.
Yo, did anybody get up and try to leave?
I just think $20 is a lot of money.
I don't
$20,
know.
believe it or not,
I don't know.
when my late wife, Melinda P. Sapp, was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine.
Bruh.
Can't do that no more.
Let me tell you
Now
something,
everyone
man.
up here.
Let me tell you something. I don't know how long I got to tell y'all this and how long I've been saying this. A pastor ain't nothing but a runaway pimp.
We've all sold.
Amen.
Ain't nothing but a runaway pastor. If you listen to this man, the way he finesses these people,
but I need everyone
and how he did the math
standing up
on
here
this
with
shit before and said how much money that he need, and they're gonna say lock the doors, close the doors, won't let nobody out until they get
with
some
me
money.
to plan.
You would have gave him 20Ks.
Some nigga to open that door before I hit you with a kidnap charge, nigga.
What? What? He said, well, we ain't leaving. We all gonna leave together. Let me tell you something, man.
That's kidnapping.
Let me tell you something. If you ever was to go homeless or you needed some help with your rent or anything like that, I doubt this church will be able to pay your rent. I doubt if something happened with your kids or anything like that, they wouldn't help with the insurance bill.
Amen.
If somebody fucking died or if you were to pass away, they would ask for money for the funeral.
Amen. They may give you a 10% discount.
This is why I don't understand. Listen, it's okay to praise whatever you praise. You feel what I'm saying? In the comfort of your fucking home. You don't have to go pay people like this to support their lifestyle for them to sell you hope. For them to sell you faith. So they like to say it, give you the word. You can get the word right at home. Because this dude right here is no better than a common thief and a scammer. As a matter of fact, he might be worse than them because like he got people in here believing his word. You feel what I'm saying? He got people in here willing to give hundreds of dollars to him every week to come in here and hear his sermon that supposedly came from God himself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And he proclaimed himself the prophet to speak it to you.
Yes.
You feel me? This
Have
dude ain't nothing
mercy.
but a fucking pimp. He pimping the congregation. He pimping the people. He pimping y'all for a lifestyle. He's selling you a God. That's what he doing. That's why I don't understand, especially black folk, man. The church ain't what it used to be. The church ain't where it used to be. It ain't what it used to be. To where it was like really community. You feel what I'm saying? To where if something happened along those things where I said if you needed help with your rent, the church would throw a fish fry for the family. You know what I mean? You needed help with your rent, everybody in the neighborhood get together and throw a block party so y'all could pay y'all fucking rent. You feel me? Something happened. Church had fundraisers and shit. Or you know what I mean? When they passed the collection plate around that Sunday, they gave it to the family because they knew they was in dire need of it.
Amen.
You don't do that. They don't do that nowadays. These dudes is riding around in Maybachs and Rolls Royces, staying in mansions and shit, saying God ordained them to have these things.
Amen. And the deacon clean.
Off the backs of the congregation. See, this is what I'm saying, man. The bigger the church, man, the bigger the scam. And this is what I be telling y'all. Y'all be wanting to be a part of these fucking mega churches and shit like that. That shit is a scam, dog. I don't care what nobody says, man. Anytime a motherfucker tell you it costs to be up here on this stage. That's what this man said to these people. It costs to be up here. So it costs for me to come in and praise God. Under who? Under who? Y'all don't ask these questions. Y'all ever hear the story about the lady who tied to a church for over 40 years? And when she died, they charged the family for the funeral.
Amen. Full price. Yes, sir. I was there.
There's a problem with the church nowadays. The church ain't what it used to be. The church wasn't the church used to be a beacon of the community. Case, you was young. I don't know if you had grandparents that made sure you was in church every Sunday.
They try to get my ass in there.
Yeah, they tried. All our grandparents just try to get us in church nowadays. They
got tired of whooping my ass every Sunday morning and wasn't working.
Right, but when you went to church back then, it wasn't just about like this money shit right here that you got going on. It wasn't all about that. It wasn't all about that. Now, like I really feel like being a pastor or a preacher is kind of like a profession now. It's kind of like a profession now. They know how to play off your how can I say it? They know how to play off your faith and your emotions. They know how to play off of it. They know how to give you some type of hope. You know what I mean? They know how to how can they say it, inspire you. So God himself,
Amen.
all of these blessings was meant for you. Out of all people in this church, they were meant for you. I don't think so, sir. I don't think so, sir. I've been hip to the game. I know the game. Like I say, I know a pimp when I see one.
Amen.
I know when I see one. I know one when I hear one. This ain't nothing but pimping right here. Ain't nothing but pimping. And that's what I don't understand about the ladies and shit nowadays. Y'all always talk about I'm going to church to find a good man. All the whores is in church now. Let's just be realistic about that. And I really feel like it's weak niggas in church. It's a lot of weak niggas in church.
Today's number is, today's Sunday. Today number 304. Yes, sir. Number is 304.
A lot of weak men in church, man. Like a lot of weak men that ain't got no self-direction, no principles. They don't stand by certain morals and shit like that. I've heard stories of like deacons and shit. You know what I mean? Being treated like shit. I've seen this shit. I've seen whores actually go to church and get a good nigga and fuck him over.
And find out he a broke rich nigga.
Huh?
Now he might be a broke rich nigga. At that. Shit, 304, he a broke rich nigga.
Man, a lot of hoes that I know come from church. A lot of hoes I know come from church. Real shit. A lot of hoes I know come from church. A lot of broken people that I know come from church. Real shit. From the main place they supposed to get salvation and shit from. But hey man, we live in today's world, man, where everything is religion based. Everything is supposed to be faith based. People, you know what I mean? They go off of this shit. Like people base their lives off this type of shit. You know what I mean? Like some of these churches you be seeing to be like a fucking fashion show. Motherfuckers going in there.
Hey,
be looking at this shit like goddamn. Like this whore is actually going to church. I just saw this bitch at the fucking club the other day, and now she in church, looking all good and shit, smelling all good and shit, and did all types of nasty shit last night.
Hey, look, you ever see Sister Champagne? Lord have mercy.
Did all types of nasty shit. Now she in church talking about praising God. Huh?
Hey, I ain't know that bitch was that old till she took that wig off. I like the fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Champagne still got it though. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like, but yeah, man, a lot of shit. It be wild with this shit. Now, let's kind of move on from this church shit. Let's talk about this big U shit and this rolling 60s indictment, man. I always talk about this, man. We live in a generation where niggas tell on themselves. People want attention. People want attention and they want to tell on themselves, bro. I sat here and I've been going through this shit for the last couple of days, listening, watching, and as I put everything together, I've come to this conclusion that these niggas is stupid. These niggas are stupid.
I came to that conclusion?
No, I thought they were stupid in the moment they was doing. These niggas was actually talking about crime in real time. They talk about crime in real time. See, there's a difference between us, like I like to say, us older niggas and y'all younger niggas and shit, bro. There's a difference between us, bro. We didn't want nobody knowing our dirt that we fucking did.
Police had to do their job. Y'all niggas do it for them.
Y'all niggas want these motherfuckers to know y'all dirt. Y'all on here, these niggas in here discussing how they was extorting motherfuckers like on a platform where there's millions of people watching. You got to be the biggest idiot on God's green earth.
Niggas, yeah.
Huh?
You talking about them goofy niggas. He got caught up being a goofy nigga.
Man, all of them niggas is stupid. All of them niggas stupid, bro. Like, I sit here and look at this shit, and you want me to tell you something, man? This the difference between, like, the East Coast and the Midwest and all of that other shit. Niggas ain't going for that shit. You extorting all the fucking vendors and shit. Nigga gonna get tired of you. And gonna whack your ass.
Yeah, I ain't no front. We used to go to LA. We ain't had no problem by check in. Check in with who?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck I'm checking in with you for? I don't even know you, nigga. Huh?
Nigga, I check in at the flight. Check in and get my damn boarding pass. Only checking in I'm doing.
And I hate to go back to this, man. You don't hear the motherfuckers telling no country singers to fucking check in. You don't hear the motherfuckers telling no movie stars to check in down there. What?
We gotta understand though. A lot of these niggas in the rap game, these niggas ain't street niggas. Man. For one, like he ain't run up on no street niggas. You know what I'm saying? He run up on niggas that ain't gonna be no resistance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because all right, perfect example, right? And even remember that time at the BET Awards when they said Shook got stabbed up and it was Young Buck that did it?
Yeah.
That wasn't Young Buck. They did that shit to give Young Buck street credit. That was that other nigga, that Tiger nigga that 50 just signed. That was that nigga. Cause that was the goon. You know what I'm saying?
I believe
that. That's the goon. He there for that. That's why when Shook and them niggas seen how 50 was moving, they're like, wait a minute, they got real goons with them. They put the work on site.
You know I'm from LA.
He real goons. That's why you ain't see Wu-Tang.
I'll say, hold on, Case. I'm free to comment.
Real goons. You know what I'm saying? Real street niggas. So he hitting like niggas like who they said? Nipsey. All right. Nipsey from there. So that's in-house. They gonna set him up. Boom. PM Rock, whoever it is, some little nigga from Philly.
Yeah, and to hear that them niggas was in the fucking restaurant when that happened, that's crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, but then when you went in there against what's the nigga in Pop Smoke, y'all had to shoot that nigga. Why? Because that nigga was showing resistance. You're like, oh shit, this nigga, he ready for this smoke. Here. We gotta pop this nigga because why this nigga ain't folding. This nigga like, nah, I'm about that action. So niggas, we gotta pop this nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you about that action, niggas gonna pop you. He was just slipping because he would let niggas know where he was at. That's what he fucked up at. Like you said, young niggas letting everybody know where they at, what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
And see, like the way this nigga was moving, bro, like it's crazy as fuck to think about this, man. Niggas was still moving like they was in the 90s and the early 2000s, bro. That's how niggas was moving all on the phone. How you like you get on a podcast and you explain how y'all pretty much extort a nigga, and this how you found out. This how you found out that a nigga was on some fishy shit. Y'all extort the nigga, take the nigga shit, and then 20 minutes later, the same nigga shit that y'all done took, this nigga then showed up at the crib where y'all at busting this shit down. What type of shit? Like, why is you discussing something like that? Like on them
niggas is goofy.
That's crazy shit. Box at first you said, you know I'm from LA. I don't even hang with my homies from my area because they dumb. How I'm 25, brain work more than niggas 30 plus. Hey man, these niggas be stuck, bro. These niggas be stuck, man. They be caught up in a fucking lifestyle that they never loved them and a culture that they ain't never loved them or been prosperous to anybody around them. And this 60-year-old man is prime example of that. Played football for Snoop League. I used to always see Big U, nigga, mad nice. Like, listen, man. Let me tell you something about that bit nigga Big U, man. Like, and this all allegedly, but from what I'm seeing, this nigga's cooked for real, for real. If that nigga was doing that shit to his community, like the shit where you hear that the toys got robbed from the toy drive. He had a toy drive going on and they took the fucking U-Haul. They got the camera of this shit. Take the fucking U-Haul and then, you know what I mean, get the money. He got some money or something for the fucking shit. People were donating because they feel bad this shit was going. He got 40K and then 20 minutes later, they didn't switch the toys out another truck and run it back. This the type of shit that this nigga was on doing to his own people. Or let's talk about the dude, the local vendor, the dispensary dude. You come in, you press him, you try to make him give you $2,500 a week or $25K, they say a week. Dude say, I can't do this shit or I ain't gonna be in business no more.
Hey, you gotta respect the gangster.
People. Huh?
Gotta respect the gangster, yo. I'm sorry. Gotta respect the gangster.
I mean, he had niggas shook, he had ball players, all these niggas doing this shit though, bro.
Hey, you shaking niggas up, man. Hey.
But okay, give it to him on the gangster shit. Give it to him on the gangster shit. We'll give it to him on that end. That nigga was making niggas come up out they shit on some real live Debo shit. Cause you know Debo character was based off of this nigga and shit.
Yeah. So, but like I said, when you have we got another bully coming through, then it's an issue. He gonna back down. Like, you don't see them niggas pressing 50. Why? 50 is a bully himself. He is a bully.
Yeah.
This nigga is a bully. He walks that shit. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he take care of his people. He got his people are loyal to him because he take care of his people. When you take care of your camp, everything will be all right. Niggas know, all right, if I go do this is what I do anyway. At least I know. When niggas get locked up, the money don't stop. If them niggas was hustling on the street, when they go inside, they doing the same thing. They don't give a fuck. That's what they do. They don't give a fuck. This is what I do. The package gonna come in here somehow, some way. That's their lifestyle. So when you a bully and you see another bully coming through, you gonna get out that bully way. Why? Because that nigga ain't going for your shit. You know somebody, you know it ain't gonna end up right. You wanna get some money. You don't wanna have problems with this nigga. I gotta skip that nigga. Why? Because that nigga, he's his own bully himself. I bump head with that nigga ready to pull a thing on me quick. He don't give a fuck. I don't need that. I need to deal with these soft niggas. The more of these soft niggas I can hit, then fuck with this nigga. You know what I mean? And that's what the nigga do. He hit all the soft targets.
The soft niggas that you talking about, though, is young niggas, young black niggas trying to make something happen that you shake it down in your own fucking neighborhood that come from where you come from, my nigga. Like, nah, I don't be on that shit.
Some of them niggas bring that energy to themselves if they talking that rah-rah shit. If you talking that nigga culture, he gonna test you on it. You gonna draw what you put out there. You putting that rah-rah shit out there, them rah-rah niggas coming to see you. They come to test that. You on some party shit, party people come to party with you. That's how it go. You gonna attract what you spitting out there. You spitting that gunman shit, the gunman coming to hear you. Cause you talking his language.
Yeah, exactly. Motherfuckers gonna test you.
We see you, and we see you and see what's in your circle. I mean, fuck them niggas, man. But if he see you and he see his peoples among you, he gonna fall back like, okay. He gonna see what angle he could come. You know what I mean?
But that nigga was out there terrorizing shit.
Yeah, you with some official niggas like, all right, back in the day, Shook Knight down there in Florida intimidating niggas. He bumped into Haitian Zoe Pound. All right. You can see a little Haitian nigga, you'll say no, Zoe Pound went upside his motherfucking head, laid his big ass down.
But he is somebody else that's doing that.
But you see, but from there on, the industry knew who this nigga was. This drug dealing nigga was. Just think about that smoke. Like, yeah. I put work on the block, but I put you on your back too. I don't give a fuck. So now you know. Now
I
you
got niggas too,
bully.
just like you got niggas.
When they see this nigga come through,
and you in my shit anyway.
Right. So when you see this nigga come, you gotta respect this gangster. He ain't going for that shit. Niggas don't roll on Jay Prince. Why niggas know Jay Prince gangster? They know he put that work in back today. Niggas know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
I agree on that aspect
niggas,
of it.
Niggas know. Niggas know.
I never put myself in a situation to where I gotta go back. I stay away from all that shit. I gotta think twice about it. Listen, man, that thinking twice shit, bro, and kept you alive as long as it done kept you alive, bro, and got you in a better situation that you in right now. Trust me, man, I didn't outlived a lot of motherfuckers by just simply using my mind and thinking and not put myself in certain situations, shit like that. And this situation that we talking about with this big U situation, if you was a person that was getting some type of money on some type of magnitude within the radius of where this guy was operating in, you was gonna have to encounter him in some type of way, form, or fashion. It was about how you dealt with him. And if you listen to my homie K saying, if that nigga know you a bully nigga your fucking self and you ain't going for that shit, he gonna think twice.
Yeah.
It's just like fighting a nigga. If a nigga know you gonna fight.
The nigga walk up to you, the first thing you just pull a ratchet out. The nigga backing up. Like, oh shit. They ain't expect that. Didn't expect that. Ain't some nigga pull his shit right out. Yeah, what's going on? You back it up. Cause you this nigga ready for that smoke. Nigga just ain't gonna pull out his thing. He ready to pop your ass. All right. Gucci Mane. You know Gucci Mane gonna bust his shit. You come up on Gucci, he popping your ass. He already got what? 2-3 bodies because of self-defense, right?
Yeah, the baby. That's a nigga you ain't just running up on.
Another nigga, baby. Certain niggas you not running up on. Them niggas, they gun game. Them niggas already put in that gun game work. You see what happened to Pac? Tottenham ran up on that nigga. Tottenham didn't give a fuck. They knew Tupac had a thing. They ain't give a fuck. They had the things on him when he came out. That's why Pac shot himself, because he reached for his shit. Tottenham already had the things on him. Like, nigga, we know how you roll. So we know we gonna come get you. We gotta come correct. Niggas that went up to Young Dolph. They knew Young Dolph had things. All right, niggas wet up everything. Niggas say, yo, we gonna come. We coming correct. Yeah, gangster shit. Gangsters do real gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Big U was a gangster. And he did gangster shit. Now he gotta pay for his gangsterism.
But bro, this the shit that we be talking about all the time. How stupid these niggas is. Listen,
yeah, I agree.
You 60 years old, bro. You finally done got to a place to where like you got some type of notoriety to where you can make money off your name itself because it's just a brand. You feel what I mean? You a fucking brand. And how are you getting caught up in fucking allegedly unaliving your fucking son's best friend they play football with?
See, he got on that John Gotti shit.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what? How do you get caught up and getting on this here camera? This is why I always say this too. And I say this too. A lot of you motherfuckers don't need no camera and no microphone. I'm just being honest. Now they made that shit too accessible to everybody. Like, I'm just being real about that. But like, I don't know what possessed this grown ass man that's supposed to live by a code to get on this thing here and get right here and talk about some of the things that he talked about. That's crazy. It's like you want the world to know this shit. Like, it's like, nigga, we know you Big U. Why you got to talk about what you doing? Why you got to talk about what you done did in the past and shit like these folks ain't watching you? And then he made a statement talking about, so they trying to bring another black man down. No, black man, you brought yourself down. By this here, running your fucking mouth. Ain't that used to be the main thing? Shut your mouth, K's.
Shut your motherfucking mouth.
Shut the fuck up. That's all y'all niggas got to do. I've heard these niggas talk about, I heard a nigga say, nigga, I got more bodies than you. What?
And guess what? It's a statute of limit. Ain't no statute of limitation on bodies. So you start talking that shit publicly, you got bodies, the feds is listening, the boys are listening. Understand, The agents and detectives, all they do is sit back and listen to the interviews.
Yeah, no, they
And
said most of that
that's
fucking
a
case was
statement.
they said most of that case was based off social media.
Yeah, they
Was
sit back,
based off
listen to you.
YouTube.
They looking up the case. They comparing notes to what they found at the scene and what you saying. Be like, damn, this nigga saying everything we looking for, everything in the notes. This nigga saying. So now they just stack a case against you. They're like, yo, put enough years on that nigga, so you know what I'm saying. It's over with.
Yeah,
Yo, let me
man.
ask you the jump subject. Let me ask you a question. Did you hear about that doctor that killed 500 and something patients by claiming they had cancer when they didn't, and they only gave him 45 years?
Yeah, I heard that. That's what people was talking about. They need to start having body cams on doctors and shit.
No. I'm talking about the body cam on doctors. I'm
No, I'm talking
saying,
about
look
that
how they would give.
situation.
No, he killed 500 and something people, but they only gave him 45 years. Here, niggas do a drive-by, kill one person, or rob a bank, they get double life for some crazy shit. One,
Yeah.
two people, you know what I mean? This nigga killed over 500 people on fraud.
He should have
You know
got
what I'm
the
saying?
death penalty
Straight
for that.
poison
He should
them.
have got the death penalty for
Yeah,
that.
but because he a white man, he get 45 years.
That's fucking crazy. I feel like this, man. This nigga, I know a nigga right now. Well, he deserved the fuck what he got on his
So
bitch
so
ass.
check this out. We gonna see how many people that Big U robbed and extorted, and I guess now he's talking about bodies, and see if it equal up to 500 and change, and see if he only get 45 years.
Nah, man. Hey,
You
man.
know what I'm
Listen, man.
saying?
Me personally, I heard somebody say they want to see that nigga in ADX locked up. Like, I don't want to see nobody locked up, but like, bro, if you did all of that shit and you terrorized your community for that long, because we all know this is a political move anyway, because the Olympics is about to be in LA here soon. We all know that. They about to have that shit in LA. And you think they about to have niggas robbing niggas while they out eating and shit? I know you've been hearing the stories about how niggas just getting robbed out there.
Oh, that's gonna happen anyway.
Like crazy though. Like, you know what I mean? But it's because of shit like that. Niggas not checking in. So niggas getting their jewelry taken. Like, come on, bro. It's like, it's wild though, man. You don't hear about, like I say, you don't hear about the other folks having to check in nowhere. Yeah, and
Yo,
Dayon Henley is in the league boxing first.
check this out, B. Back in the day, right? Fucking had a fiend, gave me this big ass dookie, right? Got this big ass dookie. Them walking around the hood. I said, man, fuck this shit. I went to AD. I said, yo, you take this big ass chain, give me that little chain. You on tour with this chick? Fuck that. Want a big drug dealer dookie? Because that shit was like, yo, it's too much, man. I had this big ass chain on, like this a sitting target. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Niggas see
making
that
all
shit
that
from a mile
noise.
away.
Yeah, I just get that shit to her. Say, yo, you on the road with homegirl. See, when you on stage, that's different. You can rock that big shit. But in the streets, nah, just give me that little rope you got. I tell you, switch. I don't
Hey,
care
let
about
me
this
ask you this
shit.
question though. Let me ask you this question, bro.
Crazy.
Why we can't walk in our own hood like that? Why we can't walk in our own environment like that? Think about this, bro. Do you hear about Garth Brooks getting robbed? Do you hear about Taylor Swift getting robbed in her
All
hometown?
right, you gotta understand, right?
No, come on.
Why we walk with all that food around your neck, you know everybody around you starving.
I can
Why
understand
would you do
that, but
that?
did you hear my
Why would
question
you
that I
do that?
asked? Huh?
Yeah, but understand where they walking around that people ain't starving either. They're
Some
not
cases
walking
they are.
some, but not most. Where we live at is most. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just don't feel. I feel like this. This is why I say this, man. And I used to feel differently about this. Like when you get money and you a successful person, you ain't got to go back to the hood. You ain't got to prove a point to no fucking body. What you going back for shit like that to happen?
Shit,
Look
buy
at my
the
homie Mo
hood.
3. He fucking with a hood rat ass bitch, a bitch in the fucking hood, her baby daddy, and a nigga that was hired to kill him and followed him and killed him on the fucking freeway. Now this a rich
Man,
nigga.
shit.
This a rich nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like this what I mean. Like I always said this. You remember the conversation that I had a while ago with the homie coach? Shout out to the homie coach. To where I said, like, nigga, if I had money and shit, if I got rich all of a sudden, why the fuck, like, the way I am wouldn't change, but the shit around me definitely would change. Why the fuck would I be riding a fucking Rolls Royce through the hood? Or park a Rolls Royce at a corner store? Like, your money enables you to be at different places. If you understand what I'm saying. Like, if I got a Rolls Royce, I'm not out here kicking it with you niggas. I'm out here with these motherfuckers trying to make business deals and shit. Hanging where they hang out because my money allows me to be there. I'm on the next flight because my money allows me to be on this next fucking flight to go to Florida or go to Miami and chill the fuck out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my money allows me to do that. Like, when a nigga really ain't got shit all like that and he have to be in those situations and shit, there's a difference. But you dudes that get money and shit though, and y'all think it's okay to still be in the hood, to still be messing with that nasty bitch that got all them fucking kids and shit because she got good pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you can upgrade your shit. Do something different. Why you even gonna put yourself in that situation? You know what I mean? Why you putting yourself in that situation? For these jealous ass niggas to kill you? Everybody ain't happy about your success. It's people that envy your success. Remember that. It's people that envy your shit. Everybody ain't fucking happy that you done made it. Everybody don't look at it like, damn, he from where I'm from. He look like me. He made it. Damn, I could be inspired to be where he at. A motherfucker look at it like, no, I'm going to kill that nigga. I'm going to take that shit from that nigga. Fuck that. Who this nigga think he is? Ain't that's how them niggas think? Ain't that's how the niggas think, though? You done been around them old rob niggas, them old kill niggas, man. Fuck that nigga.
Take his shit.
Yeah, who the fuck this nigga think he is? I'm gonna rob the fuck out of him. That's how some niggas be. Like, for real, for real. Like, you looking like, damn, nigga, that's the way you feel for real? Why you hating on that nigga like that?
Motherfucker go out there and make me look bad just because he want to get up and do something with his life.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Fuck,
He
you out
ain't
here
shit.
doing
Just
something
like the
for
rest of
yourself,
them.
nigga.
That's the way niggas think.
You ain't gonna be shit like I ain't shit, nigga. Fuck you think
And
you
if you
are.
go be something, I'ma kill you. Ain't that a crazy statement? And if you go be something, I'ma unalive your ass. I ain't gonna say kill. If you ain't gonna be something, I'ma unalive you. That's crazy.
You sit up here and take opportunity, nigga.
But this how a motherfucker that look like you think though, like for real. I think about Mo3. Who else just got Young Dolph when he got smoked? Some young niggas and smoked this nigga ain't even get paid to do the shit. First of all, what made you think that you was gonna get away with that? That's number one. What the fuck made you think that you was gonna get away with that shit? This nigga is one of the biggest like rap stars that's out all over the news. They got surveillance of you niggas, and that's another thing. That era of doing crime and getting away with it is over. They got cameras on every corner, every store. No matter where you at, your ass is on fucking film, my nigga. Say cheese. It ain't none of that smooth shit no more. It's none of that no more. Case when we was coming up, it wasn't no court. Niggas was actually mad when they found out they was putting cameras up. You remember that shit? Niggas was like, what the fuck you mean? Niggas felt like their privacy was being invaded. I know. I remember my grandmother talk about that shit. The motherfuckers, they trying to put cameras up and this, that, and the third. That's some bullshit. They watching us. They watching our every move like they are watching your every fucking move. They are. So what make you think that you gonna go kill somebody on camera and get away with it? And then we live in an era to where, like, not only is niggas telling on themselves, a motherfucker don't mind telling on you. They don't. All these niggas is fucking snitches. I'm for real. All of them snitches. I don't give a fuck who you is. When they tell these young niggas, like, nigga, you about to go lay it down for about 60. Just tell me where you got this shit from. Or shit, tell me who did it. You think them young niggas ain't telling a 19-year-old nigga, you think he ain't saying nothing? Hell yeah, these niggas telling. You want me to tell you why? For one, they was raised by their mammies. Number two, they ain't never had no man around to teach them, like,
that
nigga,
bitch always run her motherfucking mouth, so.
What you say?
There it is. That bitch
they ain't got no real niggas around them that's telling them, like, nigga, if you do something here, the consequences is this is gonna happen, this how much time they gonna give you. Now, are you ready to sit your ass down?
Bitch, wake up first thing talking shit.
So he don't know nothing to do but to fucking sing. You feel what I'm saying? So like all that crime shit, that shit is over with though. Like if you want to get some real money, get up on this crypto shit. You feel what I'm saying? You want to get some real money, start getting your photography on, videography on. Start doing some entrepreneur shit if you want to get some money. That's why when a nigga tell me that he's selling drugs nowadays, I'm like, nigga, you broke. You broke. If you ain't moving no weight, you fucking broke. You out here hustling backwards, my nigga. You hustling just to have a little bit of weed. Maybe go buy some shoes every now and then and get that bitch that's telling you to get out and go get a fucking job. $50 to pay her cell phone bill. That's what you niggas is hustling for. Like I don't see where niggas is making money like that. You feel what I'm saying? Or the niggas that is making money like that, they so fucking stupid. See, this is the thing though. I always tell y'all, and this shit should be a prime example of what I mean. The feds is always watching. Who said that in the rap song case? Feds is watching.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, the feds is watching. They always watching. They always listening. I don't know what make y'all think that they ain't always watching and they ain't always listening. I don't know what make you niggas think that shit though. Like, I think it's crazy work. Like, you know, to stay on topic with these big U niggas. I think it's crazy work for dudes to be lifelong criminals and not know to keep their mouth shut and not discuss certain things or talk about shit. It's like these niggas get a rush off proving how much of a gangster that they is and motherfuckers knowing how gangster that they is and shit though. You know how many people probably is like easy now that nigga is locked up, bro? You know how many niggas is probably celebrating, probably popping bottles because that nigga is locked up, bro? You know how many niggas is about to get ready to go back to LA now that nigga is locked up? You know that? And then they trying to link that he did. What'd you say, Case?
I ain't say nothing. I was laughing.
What? Why you laughing, bro?
Nah, those scary ass niggas, they come back outside now.
Yeah, it's about to be a whole bunch of scary ass niggas coming back outside. Cause like I say, man, and I don't want to sound like no tough guy or nothing like that. If I was like doing something on like a significant level and I needed to go out there and shit like that, I damn sure wouldn't be checking in with no fucking body. I'd be checking in with my family. That's what I'd be checking in with. I'm not checking in with none of you niggas talking about some, oh yeah, meet me here. Like, I don't even like, y'all don't even be knowing these niggas. And y'all just checking in with niggas. And these be rich niggas. That's what's so bad about it. And then when they rob you, like, it's crazy. Think about this. A nigga rob you, and then he call you all of a sudden, big, you got your shit. And he saying, man, I'll give you your shit back, but you got to check in when you come around and da-da-da-da-da. How would you feel about that? What would be the first thing on your mind? You go in and this nigga got your shit all of a sudden.
Oh no, man.
Oh, man, listen, man.
I never had to worry about things like that, man. You never experienced that type of shit.
First of all, how do you think some of these niggas be getting in them situations to where they fucking get their shit taken? You want me to tell you how they end up in those situations? Because they in places they ain't got no goddamn business being. Like, okay, I'm from Ohio, right? If I came to New York, why the fuck would I just go to Brownsville?
Me go to the Ville, shit.
But why would I just go there? Why would I just go there?
I mean, shit. It might be a promotion there. It might be a one stop there. You never know. I mean, back in the day, I remember it used to be a record shop. Everybody was doing signings and autograph sessions and stuff.
Where's a place that you won't even go and you from New York?
A place I wouldn't go?
Yeah. Ain't no reason for you to be there. Huh?
Rikers Island. Rikers Island, goddamn
it. I'm just saying, like, where's a place like to where you be like, man, I don't think you should be walking over there by yourself for no reason.
Rikers Island.
Say you going wherever the fuck you want to go, huh, Case?
When I go where the fuck I want to go. Fuck this shit. I want to raise here. Fuck all you damn niggas.
No, I feel what you're saying. Though. It's just
so
like,
what?
Okay, it's just like here, right? I tell a nigga if he came here, I'm like, all right, don't just be going in the projects by yourself. Don't go down to Arbor Park. Don't go down to fucking Outway. Don't go down to none of that shit and just walk around if you're not from there. Don't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend going to anybody's project, but if I got some business going there, I don't give a fuck about them damn niggas.
Yeah, me neither. I feel the same way that you feel, but I'm talking about a person from out the way and shit. Because you know, it's some people, they like to come see the struggle. They want to go to the hood when they go to different cities and shit like that and go to the worst places and see what it's like and shit like that. And I be trying to tell people, I'm like, man, you got to tread lightly when you do shit like that. You gotta tread lightly, because in some places you niggas know you not from there. You ain't got no business being there, and they gonna start to question, why are you here? Then they gonna start to look at you like you a lick. And you said he also was so-called sending loose cannon, slow ass to get shit, ain't nothing, like a dumbass crash out. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why I said that nigga's stupid too. But you want to know how he even more of a crash out? Because he actually talk about the things that this nigga sent him to go do. So not only is you a dumb nigga, you was a dumb nigga on top of that.
Who that?
Dumb dummy, loose cannon. He a funny nigga. Don't misunderstand me. But when I hear these niggas talk about, when I used to hear these niggas on these podcasts, I used to couldn't believe how these niggas would incriminate themselves like that. It's like, bro, you're talking about some shit that you quite technically ain't got away with.
You start talking about bodies, you just digging your own grave.
No, he was talking about how they robbed Meek Mill and how they robbed Meek Mill and got Rick Ross to give him $50,000. They was talking about how they robbed Gilliam,
maybe statute of limitations on that.
Huh?
It might be statute of limitations where they couldn't charge you for it no more. But the body, the body stays.
I don't think they talked about bodies, but they were just talking about all the extortion shit that they had going on. Now you got to think, they said they started to investigate this nigga in 2020 or some shit like that. The nigga podcast was called The Check-In.
Damn.
That's what this podcast is called, The Check-In. That Snoop rapping about checking in on the beginning and all of that other shit. This wild shit, bro. Like niggas, man, I couldn't believe it, man. These niggas was doing, like, they did the police work for them. All them dots that they was trying to put together, them niggas got on them podcasts and put them together for them. You said he want points for what? Points to do what? Go to the penitentiary? Points. I be trying to figure that out. When niggas say they do shit for rep, I'm like, rep for what? For you to go in the penitentiary and be locked up? Your reputation is destroyed at that point. You're in jail. What the fuck are you dictating? I got a lot of them type of homies want people to fear them. But who are the people that you want to fear you? This is my thing. And this with me and K's, we kind of agree on, like, you want who to fear you? Other niggas? How about you want some of these CEOs to fear you and shit because they know you a nigga that want to know where the money at and you're coming to take it? Or they want some of it in their pocket. So they fear to see you coming. That type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Same type as loose. Same types as loose. Yeah, niggas is stupid. Niggas is followers. And niggas is not leaders. Niggas is followers. Even Big U, you're a follower to a certain degree, my nigga. Because you trying to uphold some shit that was about 30 years ago. Like, that shit is over with. That Debo shit is over with. Niggas is watching you. I'm surprised the nigga ain't bust his ass this fucking long. Ain't you say, like, in case, don't you always see that shit coming where it's always that one bully nigga that just gonna catch his issue? I said, ain't you done always seen it where it's just that one bully nigga that's always gonna catch his issue?
Yeah.
No matter what it is, somebody gonna bust your fucking head at some point in time. I don't care. And I'm surprised it ain't happened all this time. All that shit I hear about this nigga doing, like, is it like, was you niggas, like, niggas was really that scared of that nigga? Because let me tell you something, man. I don't proclaim to be a tough guy, but I don't fear shit. I'm not scared of no other man that bleed just like me. Like, it's either gonna go one or two ways. One of us gonna be knocked out or somebody gonna die. It is what it is. Somebody gonna walk away from the situation. Or both of us may not walk away from the situation. It just is. I'm willing to accept that reality. A lot of niggas not willing to accept that reality. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas is that's why fear is stoked in some of these niggas, because they never know. Niggas is what are they really scared of? An ass whoop and the outcome of getting your ass whooped? Like, hell no, you're standing on something. You're standing on something.
These niggas is scared of being embarrassed. That's their biggest fear. I know so. Their biggest fear is being embarrassed. They can't deal with it. Nigga, they can't deal with being laughed at. Nigga, I've been laughed at, joked on, but guess what? When I get to pop this shit, motherfuckers get upset. I said, yeah, I can take it, nigga, and I can throw it out just as hard as I can take it.
And this is my
Motherfuckers
thing.
ain't built for that. These niggas is all emotional, all bitch-like, have emotions like a bitch, all sensitive about every little motherfucking thing, like a bitch. I don't give a fuck if it's raining, snowing, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna be a nigga. I ain't gonna be no fucking
You know
bitch.
what, Case? I ain't
All
gonna give a fuck what
emotional all
you
the
think at the
damn
end of the
time.
day. I ain't gonna give a fuck what you think at the end of the day.
I don't give a fuck.
And this is
You know
my
what I'm
thing. When did an
saying?
ass whooping become embarrassing?
Ass whoopers bring experience. Shit, I got my ass whooped
Exactly.
plenty of times.
Exactly. I ain't had my ass whooped plenty of times. I took some L's in my life. But let me tell you something, man. On some real shit, when did it become embarrassing to get your ass whooped? Like nigga, you fought. You feel what I mean? Somebody just got the best of you in that situation. You may fight that motherfucker again and get over on him. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, when did it become embarrassing? I think it became
What's
embarrassing the moment that everybody
what's
started pulling out their
embarrassing?
phones.
This is what's embarrassing. When your ass get locked the fuck up and another man is telling you crack your ass cheeks up and look up your fucking ass. That's embarrassing.
I agree. I definitely
That's
agree with
fucking
that.
embarrassing.
It's
You gotta
embarrassing to be put in that
cough.
situation too.
Somebody gotta look up your fucking ass and make you cough. That's embarrassing.
They got to tell you when to
You know
take
what
a
I'm
shower,
saying?
when to go to
Yeah,
sleep.
that's embarrassing. When to eat, when to go to sleep, when to exercise, that's embarrassing.
Pretty much, they got ownership over you. That's the thing.
That's
Like,
embarrassing.
would you say prison is modern day slavery?
Yeah, it is. It's in the Constitution.
I agree. I agree. It's modern day slavery, and this is the
And that's
thing.
why these crackers made up all these laws to lock up niggas. Most of the laws on the books is to lock up niggas.
Mhm. Well, in fact, scared to fight, so everybody got a gun. I don't got no problem with nobody to have to keep one nigga's got guns, not because of ops, because they bitch made and scared. Yeah, man, it's a lot of niggas that suckers out here though. Like, it's the thing. Let me ask y'all, because y'all kind of younger than me. What's up with these generations that not catching no fades? Everybody want to shoot. Everybody want to like kill niggas and shit like that. Like, you want to kill somebody over what? That's what I don't be understanding. Like, coward ass shit that I be seeing that be going on and shit.
Well, it's the music. It's the vibrations in the music.
I agree with that too. I definitely agree with that one. I've said that. I think drill music changed the whole game.
You can't even say drill music. Don't put it to a category. It's
Well,
just
let's
the
just say the
music, dude.
artist that was within the genre.
It's just the music. When you bring that energy, man, and that's what
No,
you stuck
we gonna
on.
say the artist within in the genre, right? The artist within that genre.
It could be anything that could trigger it off because a lot of
No.
song.
I'm not
I
blaming
mean,
it. Listen, if you listen to what I'm
there's a
saying,
lot. Let me tell you something. You can listen to rock music and you hear fucking demon shit,
yes,
suicidal shit
yes.
in rock music. That's why I said you can't say it's a genre. It's like all types of music can
No, did you
trigger
hear what I said? I
motherfuckers.
said that's what I was trying to correct you, Kaz. I said you didn't hear what I said. I wasn't blaming it on the genre. I was blaming it on the artist in the genre. You get it?
I
Like, it's
mean,
not the genre of music. It's them niggas that's talking about that shit within the genre.
like you heard of Marilyn Manson, right? You ever heard of him?
Marilyn Manson, yes, of course.
All right. All the motherfuckers he had manipulated, go kill them. No type of music they was listening to back then. Got them all pilled up, and the niggas went killing motherfuckers.
Yeah,
They
Marilyn
was listening to
Manson.
some. Yeah, it was a lot of artists back then that had some. They were talking some of that shit,
But
subliminal
it went
shit.
to the magnitude that you see nowadays to where these niggas was like heavily. Let me tell you something, man. That genre alone, and I'm talking about drill music, and people could say whatever they want to say. They changed the whole culture of these kids, dog. They really did.
You know what? You can't even say that because
Why
back
not?
when we was growing up, we have Enemy was revolutionary music.
Yeah,
You
but
know
they
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
telling niggas
KRS
to go
One,
get high. They wasn't
revolutionary.
telling niggas to go get high. They wasn't telling
I
niggas to go
mean,
shoot other niggas and shit like that, bro.
Run DMC. That nigga Run said I keep a bag of Chiba inside my locker. Niggas talking about getting high.
Case.
There was a song back in the day called "Crack 'Em Up."
And I feel you. You
Gotta
be finding
crack it up.
factual shit within your
See,
statements.
You leaving it to this drill music, and I'm just trying to show you songs back in the day when niggas started robbing, killing, shooting, getting high.
And listen, you can do that. You can do that. I understand that.
Artists.
I get it. I get it, but it wasn't pushed to the magnitude. These niggas is literally pushing genocide. Would you agree or disagree?
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? Look at all of these little Chicago niggas, all of them gone. Besides Chief Keef, because he had enough sense to get the fuck out of that shit.
Guess what? When I was in Chicago living, little niggas killing each other, no such thing as drill music. What kind of music? Just the culture. Back in the 20s, back in the 30s, back in the all them time niggas out there, the white people out there, mass murdering each other, gunning each other down. Ain't nothing new.
It
ain't got nothing to do with the music
televised.
when it comes to that.
It wasn't televised.
Yeah, it was.
When?
It was televised.
When? I heard about Chicago back when they had the Cabrini Greens and all of that shit, how wild it was back then.
And this videos of motherfuckers getting shot and gunned down in the street.
Yeah.
You didn't see as much because it ain't as many cameras as it was back then, but yeah, it was televised. Times motherfucking cameras came rolling, niggas got the
what I'm saying is,
body cams were rolling live.
Case.
Gunning motherfuckers down on live television.
Listen,
ain't nothing new.
All right, let's name some Chicago artists. Common, Twista, Chicago artist. Kanye West, Chicago artist. What was her name? The one chick, Shauna, Chicago artist. You might as well say Ludacris, Chicago artist. He from there, right?
No, Ludacris not from Chicago. He's from Atlanta.
Yeah, he was, but he was born in Chicago. He got that swag, my nigga. He started there, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but he didn't grow up in Chicago.
Okay, all right, we ain't gonna say that. All right, but the artists
Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn. He never
come from Chicago.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn, but he never went to a Brooklyn school.
Right, Rhyme Fest from Chicago. He from Chicago. I'm just talking about the natives of this city. Now, wait. Case,
from Chicago. Crucial
Case,
Conflict from Chicago.
Exactly.
I can name
what type
artists.
of shit was they putting out to the world at that point? Crucial Conflict. They was putting out pimping, smooth shit, Common, lyricist, Twista. He was a gangster, but he was also leaning towards like the ladies of different types. He had his own little lane.
Twista was never a gangster. No, Twista was never a gangster.
No, but he had his own shit. He was doing his own shit.
Twista was never a gangster. Twista was an answer. My peoples used to go to class with him back in the day. That nigga could speak Arabic.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted. He was never a gangster. Never.
Okay. He's that. I'm going to say that. He's what you said that he is. You had Twista. You had Kanye West. He was a lyricist. He was a backpack guy out of his backpack. Common was a lyricist. Shauna was a lyricist. Different little things. And what type of energy did they put out in the world? They put that Chicago shit in the world. You know what I mean? Like Twista was talking Chicago. Twista was talking about Chicago shit. Do or Die was talking about Chicago shit. Kanye West used to talk about Chicago shit. You feel what I'm saying? These niggas, and they was talking about the fly part of Chicago. They was talking about the smooth niggas. They was talking about the pimping. They was talking about life going through Chicago. These niggas come out talking about kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. I'm getting high. That's what they was talking about.
That's also in Chicago.
Huh?
That's also in Chicago.
Yes, it is. But why televise that? Why push that mainly to the public?
Ask the white man.
You feel what I'm saying? Why push this to the masses? That's the point that I'm making. This music is influential
because I know a lot of dope Chicago artists
think like this.
But now I know a bunch of Chicago artists right now putting out music. You got Oddball putting out music. You got Bob Chin putting out music. You got Ange 13 still putting out music.
And them niggas probably nice. Them niggas probably nice. You know why niggas don't listen to them?
I can name many Chicago Aztecs still putting out music. I can name many Chicago artists.
You made a point.
Still
you said that
putting
music
out
different on the young niggas' brain.
Well, listen what I'm saying. It's the white man that picks and chooses what he wants to distribute to the masses.
It is not even the white man. Let's not say the white man. It's the Jewish man.
Same thing. Jewish man's white man because ain't no original Jew. Same fucking shit to me. You know what I'm saying? He's still a goddamn
I'm not trying to be racial when I say that. Like Jewish people really do run the music industry. But go ahead.
No, they run the distribution, and that's the most important thing. The distribution.
So they run the music industry. But go ahead.
They don't know how to make no damn music.
Not at all. But they run. They make the money off of it. They make the most money off of it. Go ahead.
Like jam up everything, like that bullshit with Spotify where they pay you 0.4% on every fucking play. Like come robbery shit. Even on radio, you get more than that in spins. But this is the bullshit that they do, you know, for the mass distribution, so they can control the
Oh, you know when the
algorithm.
money left away from being in actual music, when niggas stopped buying CDs, it was over.
People still buy.
Yeah, they still
People
do,
buy vinyl.
but
Yo,
listen,
listen. People are buying vinyl again. They're paying top dollar for vinyl. Shit, one of my tenants. I was thinking, like, what the fuck? I see they had a crate of records. Like, what the fuck you doing with this? Like, yeah, man. I looked it up. Yo, vinyl going for $40 for vinyl. 40.
yeah.
People want something tangible. They sick of a download. They want something tangible, something they
But
can
no, but
touch,
this is
something
my
they can
thing.
feel.
This is how they found out to rob motherfuckers even more. They start saying, instead of you getting $2 off of a CD or $1 off of a CD or even 99 cents off of a CD, we gonna give you a tenth of a penny off each stream. Every time somebody listens
I
to your
just said
shit, we gonna
that.
give you a tenth of a penny.
I just said that. They give you that. No, they give you a third of a 300ths of a penny.
That's even
3 to 400ths of a penny they give you for a fucking spin on the digital
exactly.
shit.
So they
You
took
got
the money.
motherfuckers. They made. I seen cassettes coming back out. I mean, the vinyl game. Fuck is this?
But this is what I said. If motherfuckers was smart about music, bro, like for real, they would take their shit off these streaming sites. Off like Spotify, you would take your music off of that shit. I know you thinking, Lord, I'm gonna get my music out to people. There's ways you could do that. You start like your own fucking YouTube channel and you put your shit on there and you get paid off of that. Or you do this. All right, if you want my music, you have to come exclusively to my website that I built, and it's how you listen to my music. This how you download my music. This how you buy my shit. This how you do it. Or if you don't want to do it that way, like Kay say, if you want something to be like a memorabilia or something like that, or something you could keep, buy a CD, buy a vinyl. There's ways you can do it. Why the fuck? Like, who was that? Snoop Dogg said that Spotify said he had like how many billion streams and he only got like a $500 check.
Oh yeah, he left Spotify. He took all this shit off Spotify. He's on Guess what he's on? He's on Web3 now.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Think about this, bro. How much money did he say he made off of? How many billion streams did he have? Let's look this up. Let me look this up. Hold up. Spotify streams. He revealed how much he got paid for 1 billion streams on.
They just sent me some shit from Spotify where I got 1 billion streams, right? My publisher hit me. I said, break that down. How much money is that? That shit wasn't even $45,000.
That's crazy.
He said it was $45,000 for 1 billion streams. He said it would even $45,000. Think about if a nigga had 1 billion record sales back in the day, guys. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, he say it wasn't even $45,000 for 1 billion streams. Think about if a nigga sold 1 billion records back in the day. Think about that. If you sold 1 billion records back in the day, how much money you think that would be?
Hold up. I'm sorry. What was your equation? Because I was out of.
No, I'm saying this. Snoop Dogg said that he got less than $45,000 for 1 billion streams.
Yeah, that's that .003 bullshit. Yeah.
If a
Sound
nigga
about right.
sold 1 billion records back then, you know how much money that would fucking be?
Hey, be a multi-millionaire, definitely.
Man,
But
and that ain't
let me tell you how dirty these labels are. They will find some way to get the majority of that money.
Yeah, like they did with the Spotify shit. And then this the thing, I hear like they pretty much leasing the catalogs to Spotify. So like, okay, this the thing with a lot of artists too, that y'all don't realize. A lot of artists don't own their master. They don't own that shit. They may get like a residual check or something like that.
We got ours.
What you say?
I said, we got hours. We went to live and took our shit.
A lot of
Out
people
here.
ain't got their fucking masters. So they
Oh, yeah,
really
just go to
ain't.
label and take your shit. Fuck them labels. Just go out there and take your shit.
And I think when you own your masters, that's where
Be
most of the money
prepared.
is at, correct? Owning your masters, you in control of where your music is at.
Well, yeah, it's in your possession. Shit.
Yeah, it's in your possession, but you in control of who gets the licensing for
They
it.
can't do nothing with that. They can't do nothing without them reels, the masters. Ain't a damn thing they can do.
And see, that's the thing though. Like I say, they took the money out of the game when they came with the streaming shit. First of all, streaming kind of fucked up the game anyway, because like if you think about it, when people found out they could download music for free, what do people do? If you can get anything for free, people going to get the shit. And at that point, the record labels felt like they was losing money. So what they started to do was they started to, I think they hired the guy from like Napster back in the day. If y'all remember what Napster was, Napster is like one of the first like websites to where you could download music and shit, like single tracks and shit. You could put it on the CD and burn it, like some illegal pirate and shit, like pretty much. You know what I mean? But as that shit got bigger, labels got to realizing like people are not gonna buy CDs when they can just go download this shit wherever the fuck is at. And that's when you started seeing the change. And that's why they always say niggas ain't getting that much money when they go to get signed to these labels. Why? It ain't like it used to be. To where like I know for a fact, I get this dude $1 million fucking dollars and he gonna sell 10 million copies. You do the math. How much CDs used to sell for back in the day? K's what, $20 at the most for a CD?
Who?
You was a DJ, you didn't pay for shit. But if you went to the store, how much did a CD sell for? For like 20? Michael Carlton, 1 billion in sales. If you were getting 2 points per album, which is 2 cents, you made $200 million. That's what I'm saying. Bruh, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers ain't getting money like that no more when it come down to this streaming shit. Like, I feel like if you got a poppin' ass YouTube page, you feel what I'm saying? Like if you had like a, you know how they had them Vivo pages and shit. If you had a poppin' ass YouTube page, you would get some money if you was a dope ass artist. That's a way you can get some money every fucking month. Torn, that's how you get money every fucking month. Like, that's why I say I don't understand why any fucking artist that's like really, really dope, that got like a good following, that know what they doing when it comes down to marketing and shit like that, why the fuck would they go to a record label when they got every tool they need to like promote themselves, push themselves, you know what I mean? Even get like their own distribution now. Because what is distribution nowadays? What would you consider distribution, K's?
This digital bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. That's distribution. Distribution ain't like it used to be to where I needed to go to somebody and I need you to print up 10,000 CDs for me. You know what I mean? With the covers and everything like that. And I need you to go take 5,000 of them CDs and put them in Walmart. Take another 5,000 and put them in like, you know what I mean, Target. You know what I mean? And take some CDs and give them to the mom and pop shops. Shit ain't like it used to be. To where like for real, it used to be like, you ever hear them stories about the South, how them niggas used to make $1 million selling CDs out their trunk?
Yeah, because you see, when you made this shit yourself, it was cheaper because you figure like niggas doing mixtapes. What I was paying, the manufacturer of mixtape, I ain't gonna front, it used to cost me 15 cents. That's the tape, the artwork, because everything was in-house. The tape, the artwork, and the dubbing, 15 cents.
Right.
Face the show.
And
Man,
think about
I
how
ain't care
much
what you gave me for that. Yo, you gave me $3 for it, I'll take it. Give me $5 for it, I'll take it.
Yeah, because
Give me
everything's
$10
profit.
for it, I'll take it. Everything's profit.
Everything is fucking profit at that point.
Everything's profit. My first 5 sales will pay for the 100. Not even, about 5 sales, 4 or 5 sales will pay for 100.
And then you think about this. Like motherfuckers used to could go drop CDs off at a mom and pop shop on consignment. Used to could do shit like that. Huh?
Yeah, we used to do consignment. Only thing about that, man, it's just a lot of running around. I used to be like, that's why I was like, yo, just give me this and that, man. I'm good.
But see, that was back before all of this money could be
care.
sent to you like directly and shit. That's why I say everything is different now. Everything is fucking different. Like you don't like.
And then check this out. I got bootlegged. You ever go to like a truck stop? You say, "Oh, greatest mixes."
Yeah.
You don't know who it is. Yeah, I'd have been heard my shit bootlegged to some shit like that. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." Yeah,
Yeah,
no
see,
name, just whatever. Like, yeah, I don't care. Like, but that's how much money is in the music game. You know what I'm saying?
I was back then. How it was back then. How much money you can actually make back then. That's why I say the music shit now. Like, you gotta ask yourself, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Like, even when it comes down to like studios and shit like that, I remember paying what, I think it was like $100. I got 5 hours in the studio. Paid $100 for that shit. I got a studio at my house right now. Back then, I couldn't even fathom having, like, that shit wasn't as accessible as it is now. And that's the thing. Why they say shit is oversaturated, because everything is accessible. Everything is accessible. Like, it ain't nothing that you can't do this day and time. Like, a motherfucker that ain't never fixed a car can watch a YouTube video and figure out how to fix a car. Real shit. That's how much like shit is available to you to go out here and do shit. And motherfuckers don't be getting that shit. Like, with that music shit, when it comes down to like we don't own anything when it comes down to music and media. We don't own shit like we used to. Do you remember
Grocery
you used to go,
stores or farms.
huh?
We don't own manufacturing. You're right. We don't own anything.
We don't own shit. Even think about the video games that you play now. You don't own those video games. It ain't like it used to be. That you remember you used to walk over motherfucker house. They have a whole bunch of CDs. They have a whole bunch of DVDs. They have a whole bunch of tapes. That was shit that motherfuckers own. That was digital media that people owned. Now you don't own none of that shit. You just license it. If the internet went off, you wouldn't have none of that shit. You wouldn't have none of the music that you pay for every month. You wouldn't have none of the video games that you pay for full price. You wouldn't have none of that shit. Even if you bought the disc version of it, you wouldn't have that shit if the internet went off. So this is what I'm saying. Like, we don't own shit anymore. If you honestly, technically think about that shit, though. Like, what do you like? Okay, I own like my stuff. Like, I own like my computer, my camera. You can't just take that type of shit from me. But like the digital media, content and shit like that, we don't own that shit anymore. And I think that's where all the money left out. The moment we weren't able, like, think about it, they found a way to where where the consumer doesn't own that shit. Think about that. Instead of indirectly, okay, say like, okay, I want to hear Wu-Tang 36 Chambers, right? Instead of me having to go out to go buy Wu-Tang Clan 36 Chambers, I could just go on Spotify and type that shit in and listen to that shit. So what does that do, Kaz, at the end of the day? Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, did you hear what I said?
Now you broke up. What happened?
No, I said if I wanted to hear Wu-Tang Clan, 36 Chambers, right? If I wanted to hear that, instead of me, if I wanted to listen to it real bad, instead of me having to go out to buy the 36 Chambers and listen to it, I could just get on Spotify right now and put in 36 Chambers and I'm listening to it right then and there. So what the fuck do that do?
Go to YouTube and do it.
No, I'm saying, but what does that do though? It takes money away from the artist.
Yes and no.
Why? Elaborate on
Because they own the publishing, and I spoke to ASCAP, so these people pay ASCAP and BMI to even play it on their platform. So they definitely gonna get something on the publishing side. As far as the mechanical royalty, like the spins, that's that bullshit with Spotify. So I really
So what do they
I
count?
just don't
How many
understand
plays
that
counts
shit.
as one spin?
Huh?
How many plays counts as a spin?
One play is a spin. What the fuck?
Oh, one play is a spin.
Yeah, that's a spin, nigga.
So
They
how did they
spin your
used
shit
to
one
pay?
time.
What was the pay scale on spins back then?
Like, what was it? 4 cents, 5 cents? I'm not even sure.
5 cents a spin. How much money you think they giving motherfuckers a stream per stream? We talked about this, right? Per spin, how much they getting per spin now?
Like I said, they're getting 300s of a penny.
You know why they getting 300s of a penny? Think about how many people is divided into.
Yeah, we see these goofy motherfuckers at Spotify is charging people a subscription.
Yeah.
So people is paying to access that shit. So it just the whole mechanical, I don't get it. It just how they come up with this number 3/300%. This doesn't make sense to me.
No, this is
You
because
know what
pretty
I'm
much
saying?
this
But
is what it is because they got to pay that bill for leasing the catalog. Then it's already an initial payment. You got to think about that. How many ways that money is split up between the label?
but I understand. But you see, that's what I don't get. Why am I paying a label to get the catalog? All I gotta do is pay ASCAP or BMI just to play it because I'm playing the publishing. That's all I gotta do. Fuck, I'm
No,
paying them for.
they're renting it.
Like I said, why do I have to pay them anything if I'm paying for the publishing? I'm paying ASCAP. I'm paying BMI. They the publishing company. I'm paying them. Fuck, I'm paying the label for. That makes no sense to me. If I pay the label, I mean I bought the goddamn shit. Just like now, you go to the store and you buy the CD and you play the shit in your car, right? You're not paying ASCAP for you to play the shit in your car, right or wrong.
No, because you just actually purchased some
Okay
digital
then.
media.
So if you did that, why the fuck they can't just buy the music, pay ASCAP like they doing is play the shit? What I'm paying them again for? To bleach anything.
I
That
don't know
makes no
because then they
sense.
always got that there because like it was a point in time to where they removed a lot of music off Spotify. What label that was? I think it was UMG or something like that. I don't want to speak ignorantly. It was like UMG
That's
or
what I'm
something like
saying.
that. Huh?
The whole shit sound. That's what I'm saying. The whole shit sound like some other shit because
Like some scam shit, right? A way for them
yeah,
to
like
squeeze more money.
if you're paying the publishing company, I don't see what the problem is. The publishing company being paid. Now, the publishing company can't track the actual unit and they just getting a lump sum like what they're getting. Because when I called them, they was like, if if you making $0 to $240, no, zero to so many thousands of dollars, this is your fee. If you make it, they had for every how much you make your site makes, that's what they base how much they're going to charge you for the publishing. So someone like Facebook is probably paying 40, $50,000 a year, maybe a couple of $100,000 a year for the publishing. Cause they got so many users that's playing they shit and ads and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
I
that's what I'm
heard
trying to. I don't understand the mechanical part of it. I don't understand that because I never
Or it's
looked
just
at
like you
one of them
can't play nobody's
contracts.
music on just say like YouTube and shit, right? You would think YouTube, like when it comes to like the music and shit, they paying the publishing company for this shit so they don't get no strikes
No, they're
for it. So
not.
like, huh?
Let me tell you the fuck YouTube doing. You know who runs YouTube, right?
Yeah, Leo Cohen.
All right then. You think that motherfucker, after all the way he stole music from black people, he don't know how to steal shit and get in line with the motherfuckers that keep stealing music?
Oh,
You get on there, you
he
see
went there to
all
figure
Def
out
Jam.
how to. He
You
went there to
see,
figure out how to.
go on YouTube. You see every Def Jam art, every Def Jam album on YouTube, all of them. See if you find Elvis Presley, all his fucking albums on there. See if you find all the Beatles shit on there. And you find all the Def Jam. Come on, man. Ain't a game. Ain't a game. You gonna find Frank Sinatra, all his shit on YouTube like that. Not the whole album. You ain't gonna find that shit.
And if you
That
play
shit gonna
that
be
shit,
bad. That's why you see niggas like Jay-Z broke away. You can't find Jay-Z on YouTube like that.
you
You
really
know what I'm
can't. You can
saying?
find his videos though.
Yeah, the ones that he released.
Yeah.
Yes, Leon Coins. Yeah, cause remember, you start playing Jay shit, you get booted instantly. Shit just cuts off.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. It's certain niggas that you play. You play Drake, Jay-Z. Who else was it for a while where they cut you straight the fuck off? Oh, you know somebody else they cut you straight the fuck off? Oh, Michael Jackson. They cut you the fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem. You play,
Prince.
huh?
Prince.
Yeah, they cut you the fuck off. They cut you off
Yeah, so
immediately. It's certain artists like
yeah,
you ain't getting away with playing that shit.
yeah, they're gonna cut you right off. So understand it's a game they playing. And I said I never read one of them contracts or seen one to know what goes on because I said I'm in the Web3 space, so you ain't gotta deal with them people. That's why Snoop Dogg went on that new Web3 site. Tune FM or FM Tune.f, something like that. But it's a Web3 site. And he's getting 4 cents a spin. So every time you play his music on that site, he gets 4 cents. You know what I'm saying?
So he changed up the game and he
So
understood. I got a
when
classic
he
album
go,
that
he get
everybody's
100
always gonna listen to.
every
That's
100 spins, he get $4. You know what I'm saying? Every
right.
1,000, he gets $40. Every 10,000, he gets $400. 100,000 is 4,000. A million is $40,000. So now he gets a million spins, he gets $40,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Now you say he did a billion and he only got 45,000.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
now the math would dictate that check should have been like $4 million in that neighborhood. He should have got $4 million for that billion spins. You'd be like, all right, I got 4 million for a billion spins. I should have got more, but you're not gonna denounce $4 million.
No.
$4 million is $4 million. Yeah, I should be seeing off that billion, I should get at least a half billion. All y'all doing
That's
is
what I'm
clicking a
saying.
motherfucking button. It
That-
ain't it ain't rocket science to put the copy and paste and put this shit up here for a motherfucker to click a button, no matter what the fuck you got going on behind the scenes. But I feel it should be a 50-50 thing, be truthfully honest.
Yeah, I feel like they should split everything down the middle with the artists. And then the
But like I
label and
said,
Spotify, the other 50, that's between the label and Spotify.
but then you gotta understand Spotify has a subscription base. So now that's what I'm saying. It's crazy when you set that margin at 4 cents and you got this crazy margin. And I don't know. I'm quite sure it's a way to calculate it where you be like, nah, I want a piece of that subscription. If
I don't understand.
if I'm out here playing, if my music dictates a certain percentage of the site, then I should get that revenue of the asset of the money coming in, just because if you sit here making $1 billion and out of all these artists, my shit is being played 50% of the time out of everybody, I should get half of that billion. That's what math tell me. Or there's something wrong up in here. You provide the distribution, I provide the music. That's a 50-50 thing. You're getting $1 billion a month, you're getting $1 billion a year in revenue. You know what I mean? So, and if I'm driving 50% of that traffic, then I should get 50% of that billion. And everybody else get eat off of whatever the fuck they got to eat off of. That's it. Other than that, there's some shady shit going on. And you see that motherfucking colonizer always got some slick shit to say about that. Oh no, I gotta pay this and that. Well, guess what, motherfucker? When I made that song, I had to pay this and that. I had to get smoked, bullshit niggas to get this nigga over here because he ain't have a fucking car. This nigga had to pay his motherfucking rent
And
for his
this is the
baby
and
mother
this
go
the
upside his
crazy
motherfucking
part though,
head. Yeah.
Case. Case. This the
See,
crazy part. It would
yeah,
be no platform without the artists.
exactly. But
It would
they
be
always talk
no
about they
platform without the artists. It
yeah,
would
but
be
then
no
you
plat.
see, the colonizer always talk about his backdoor expenses. Oh, I had to pay for this, I had to pay for that. Nigga, you understand my hood expenses? This nigga that got locked up, I had to bail him the fuck out to get him on the goddamn hook. He didn't jump fucking bail out, lost my fucking money. All kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit going in the hood. The
But
fuck out of
and
here.
my whole thing is, why should you get a bigger piece of the pie of my idea? Why should you get
But
more? Why
that's
should
the
you profit the
colonizer.
most off my idea and my work?
That's the
That's the
I'm
thing.
saying. If we can't go 50-50, I don't understand the deal. You come with 50% of your shit, I'm coming with 50% of my shit. Split the money, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
We both gonna eat. Shit, only thing you did was set it up where you could just click the motherfucker. I had to actually figure out the rhymes, the beats, dealing with these damn hoe ass niggas, all
Yep,
this
I had to
shit.
go around touring to get the song hot. I had to,
Yeah, get these
yeah,
get
like
these
the bruh.
niggas drunk and high, body niggas outfits, you know what I'm saying? Niggas over here paying for abortion. There's all kind of shit going on behind the scenes making the music. Fuck out of here. You over here clicking a motherfucking button that was already designed.
That's
Fuck
what I'm
out of
saying.
here.
I don't
Copy
understand
and
how
paste
these
ass
dudes.
nigga.
I don't understand how these dudes found a system or found a way to manipulate the system to where they get the most profit off everybody else's work. That's what it is. Like some of these motherfuckers don't do shit like okay, what do Leor Cohen actually? What do he actually do?
Extort black folks for their culture.
Like what is okay? His job title. What does it entails? Like what does it
Extort
entail?
black folks for their shit.
Pretty much. Wasn't
That's
he
all
like
he
an
do.
A&R? What is he? Okay, he was the CEO of the. What was Leor Cohen's title? What is his job?
CEO of Def Jam.
Huh?
He was the CEO of Def Jam. And he's a lawyer. So he's there to sit there and like I
Oh,
said,
so
steal
he was a
black people
lawyer too.
culture.
So he's a lawyer too, right?
Yeah, that
So not
motherfucker know
only
law.
he had one up on niggas because he understand the literature of contracts. He understand what to
Listen,
do and what position to put people. He understand how to move certain pieces and shit like that. If you understand what I'm saying, so he outsmarting motherfuckers. That's what he been doing for years though. Because I want to know, what do you actually do? A nigga don't rap. A nigga don't fucking dance. A nigga don't sing. A motherfucker don't
mm-mm.
go touring. He ain't on the road for days. He ain't at radio stations talking to people, this, that, and the third. What are you actually doing? Just making phone calls? Or you need me for my connections
Yep,
and my people? Like what?
yep. To these other thieving ass motherfuckers. We gonna steal all your shit and throw your ass on the curb and shit while we live half the fucking hog like they all do. Notice
Because
how
that's
the
crazy as
artist is
fuck. I
broke and
never could
fucked up.
understand how some of these dudes are more
But
rich.
check it out. It's not just it's not even just the music industry. It's the NBA. Look at Kevin Garnett. Trusting the white man. White man stole $77 million from him. Look at Antonio Walker. No financial literacy. He out there fuck up all. He made $100 million.
No, he was
Fucked all
gambling. He
that
was
up.
gambling.
Yeah, because
He
he had
had a
no fucking
gambling
sense.
problem.
Nobody. Shit, we all got gambling problems. Fuck you talking about?
I ain't got
You
no
just look for
gambling problem.
Nigga, you smoke weed.
Yeah,
All right, then gambling
but I ain't gonna
problem,
smoke
nigga.
$100 million worth of weed.
Not yet.
You said good points. This is a valid idea. It's being distributed to get out on platforms that would take a lot more money and promotion to push it. So that's another business within itself.
Word up.
A lot of money.
Promotion. You doing self promoting. You
That's
know
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. What do you even need for a marketing campaign nowadays anyway? What do you even need for a promotional campaign nowadays?
You need a
Especially if you got
fucking
a
geek.
following. Like motherfuckers just take pictures and do like take a little video of some of them at the club. Like certain different shit you promote to people. Like and then it's another thing. Motherfuckers is not even like the attention span is so bad with people nowadays. I don't think people is like really listening to a full body of work anymore. So people is really working off singles and shit like that. That's why y'all hear a lot of one-hit wonders now. Because dudes ain't thinking like of a body of work. You ain't got motherfuckers that can put out an actual album and every shit on there is gonna be a banger. I was just talking
Well,
to huh?
it's not even that B because if you look at the industry, even from back in the day, if you ever look at documentaries of old artists, Motown artists and stuff, they had a review and everybody came out with one song. And it'd be like 4 or 5 groups for the night. Everybody
Yeah,
had
I'm
one
talking about that's
song.
back when like you had a radio
But I mean,
single. Go
no, but
ahead.
I'm just saying it was just like that. I mean, look at Ray Charles. He had that one single he pushed. You know what I'm saying? And then you start working on things, and then you sit there record, and like Mac told me back in the day. He said, "Man, you just keep making music. One of them gonna hit."
Yeah,
And
that's
this
what I'm
nigga,
saying. But that's what I'm saying.
he
There's
had a
bodies
one
of
he had
work.
one hit, but he also had other songs. He had other songs that was cool. You know
He
what I'm
had
saying?
bodies
That
of
was that.
work. He had bodies of work. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
No, but before he made that hit, I mean, they had the album done, but before he made that hit, he was a whole different artist name, and a single years, like maybe 4 or 5 years before that, it was
Uh,
just you don't know you don't know what the people like until you put it out and they hear it. You
That's
don't
exactly what
know.
that's another point that I was getting to. Like, I remember I used to do music. You feel what I'm saying? And like it'd be the songs that you don't like that everybody else like. The songs that you may not feel that everybody else like. Like it's kind of like awkward like that when it come down to that music shit. As far as like the business, yes, absolutely. Like I don't agree with artists nowadays. This the whole point that we was making. I don't agree with the artists nowadays going ahead and signing with labels and signing their life away. Because, like, for real, they not even giving you niggas no money all like that. Like, they not. I think, like they said, they giving niggas $150,000 deals and shit like that. Fuck, I need $150,000 from you for what? Especially if I'm out here doing my own shit. Huh?
If they put another zero in there, I'll take it.
Yeah. But but you would have to have some shit really popping to take that money though.
Let me tell you something, man.
What?
Let me show you how I treat them people.
You gonna rob them?
What? Man, you listen, you give me a couple of $1 million and you talking about you need a project. Man, listen, I ain't got to record again. Fuck y'all money, man. Write that shit off. I'm taking this money, flipping this shit on something else. I give you a bunch of fucking receipts and a look official. I'll pay somebody for the fucking receipts. Fuck out of here. Putting that money right in my fucking pocket belong, man. I would record the sound of me motherfucking getting high and getting drunk and talking shit and give it to us. Here, submit that. It's a recording. So you can put it out or not, or you put it on the shelf.
They go ahead, you're the red and shit.
You could put it out, you can put it on the shelf. I don't give a fuck. But you can't say I didn't submit the music.
Say you were there on your contract, huh?
I'll sit there and say, yo, it has to be at least 2 hours or so many tracks, no problem. We be on there talking all kind of shit, getting drunk, comedy, whatever. Who knows? It may hit. Something may be funny on there. Who knows? Who knows?
But no, like on some real
shit.
Say
I reneged on the deal.
I wouldn't take that money unless I had some shit already popping where I was making some money. Because like some niggas just go there to go get a bigger bag to enhance the bag that they got already.
Listen, see, that's what I'm saying. Niggas is one-dimensional. I'm gonna take that money and get into some other things. I already got that money lined up and motherfucking allocated to some other scams, schemes, and ventures that's gonna do way more than what it did sitting there in some damn studio wasting on niggas.
I agree with that too as well.
Trust me.
I agree with that too as well. But in the same token, though, that's what I mean by if you didn't sign that paperwork. If you didn't sign that paperwork, though, you didn't read the fine print. I had nobody go over the particulars of that motherfucker. You gonna be in a situation you don't want to be in doing some shit like that.
Listen, the only thing I'm gonna sign is the check, and I'll be like, how many albums? Okay, I gotta make you that many albums. No problem. I'll give you the craziest name I could think of. That's the artist name. Whatever, you do whatever you want. I really don't care. If the shit blow up, oh, we really gonna make some noise. I ain't scared. I'm not scared of making money. And I'm scared of signing something because once I get access to the money, this is just a loan against this thing going on. This ain't got nothing to do with none of my other businesses, whatever else I'm doing. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Just if I sit up on this drum machine and make this bullshit and put it on tape and give it to you, and you do what the fuck you want to do, or sell or not, I don't care. But this money right here, I'm gonna move this right along over here in this account. Who was that artist that said he had he had made like a couple of $1 million off a label. He started the LLC. He said he did this stuff in his own studio. He wrote the label receipt. He did the mastering at his other spot, was his own studio, wrote them another receipt, and put all the money in his account.
That was Russ.
And gave some little nigga. So yeah, that's how you do it.
It was Russ.
That was put all that money. That's it. You take the money and put it in your pocket where it belongs. You give them their bullshit. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't care. If it makes some money, call me because I'm going to roll and make some more money, and you're not going to touch that money neither. That's going to be my money.
But that,
I ain't doing no promotional shit.
Smart. That actually is smart though. Like for real. Okay. Instead of me going to pay this motherfucker all this money to shoot a video, I got my man over here with this camera. We gonna shoot a video together. Instead of going to pay the studio $40,000-$50,000, we gonna pay. We gonna go to my studio. We gonna go to my studio. Put that money right in my pocket. Yep, exactly. We go to my studio. When we go travel the road, instead of get this extravagant bus, we got a little Sprinter van that we renting. That's city to city as well too.
Yep.
We got a Sprinter van that we renting. We ain't gonna stay at the Ritz-Carlton. We gonna stay at the Holiday Inn Express.
Shit, we gonna drive to the next city. We thugging it out here. We thugging it out here. We got sleeping bags on. It's summertime. Shit, we thugging it.
You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like shit, and I'm selling my merch.
Yup.
And I'm selling my own merch. On top of that, this is
Yup.
what I'm saying.
And y'all not eating that neither. The U-Haul trailer right behind it.
Yup.
Yup.
Exactly.
Might
And
mess
see, if I
around
was
this
an
run us a
artist too,
tour
you know, one
bus.
thing I would not give them, I would never give them a percentage of like my shows. I would never give them a percentage of my shows.
Nothing.
Only thing you
And I'm not showing
motherfuckers.
up for none of your promotionals unless I see a benefit. I'm not showing up to no promos unless I know it's beneficial to me. Unless I'm getting paid or it's beneficial, I'm like, oh, word. Other than that, I ain't doing no promos for no damn labels. Them labels, how you doing? You be on stage in front of 30,000 people and shit talking about a promo. Fuck out of here.
You know, you gonna pay my money. Come on my ass. You
Yeah,
gonna pay my goddamn
them
money.
labels is dirty, yo. Them labels are dirty. I didn't see it for myself, yo. That's why I got out of that business. And I ain't feel like going to jail. If I stay in this business, I'm going to jail, man.
Yeah, man, because it's like
eventually I'm gonna go to jail because I already know. I'm gonna be like, man, somebody gonna go see the service hurt, or somebody gonna be like, yo, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Go ahead and get them niggas. I don't even care, yo.
No, because they find it every which way to rob you and cutting corners doing it. And it's crazy.
And I be
like
thinking the
shortening
same
your
thing.
pockets, taking shit out of your budget. Like, okay, well, you went to dinner and you took 10 people with you. No, that's supposed to be on your fucking dime.
Let me tell you something. You go to the exclusive parties, they all sitting ducks. They all victims, yo. You get them all, clean them all the fuck out, yo. It is so easy. You clean them niggas out, yo. Clean them out, yo. Man,
Yo,
like I said,
man, just say,
I said, them niggas back in the day, when they ran up on Pac, niggas didn't give a fuck. Niggas said, yo, we know he got a burst, so what? Get that nigga. And we gonna go upstairs and get the rest of them niggas. Niggas didn't give a fuck. Niggas said, we gonna clean this in the city. Them niggas said, we gonna go up there and rob everybody. We don't give a fuck. Everybody in this building about to get robbed. Yeah, them niggas didn't give a fuck. Cause you dealing with real niggas that know you soft targets. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why niggas knew they had to run up on Pac the right way because Pac had already shot at the police down in Atlanta. So you knew Pac bust his gun. So if you're gonna rob a nigga, you gotta come out with your things out. You know he gonna pop you. When you shoot at the police, you let it be known you a real nigga. When you shoot at police, oh, you a real nigga. Ain't too many niggas shooting at police and going to court talking about, yeah, not guilty. Too many niggas doing that. That nigga Pac did that.
Yeah,
police bust at the police. Yeah, real nigga. Ain't too many niggas getting away with that. Nah, you get a different type of nigga. So when niggas is moving on you, niggas know we got to get this nigga. This nigga, he resists, bust him. He resists, bust him.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
yeah,
man.
That's why he got shot up.
But you
That's
say
why he got shot up.
But like that label, that music industry though, man, that's a treacherous game. Like I feel like it's not for the weak. That's for one. If you weak, you fold under that shit. But if you a real nigga, you gonna crash out.
Listen, man, you dealing with real gangsters in that business. Real gangsters. Don't get it twisted. Some execs, real gangsters. And you can see it. You know what I'm saying? You see the way they move, like, oh, okay, yeah. Behave myself around this motherfucker. Yeah, you see the gangsters and you see the pranksters be in that game. You see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see them. And you see the way they move. And you be like, okay. And then you see other shit, you be like, fuck out of here.
Hey man, you gotta understand. I had my little stint to where I was doing my music, and I saw a lot of untasteful shit. Actually put me in a situation one time where I had to put my hands on somebody, and I decided right then and there that I really didn't want to be a part of it, like the bullshit that goes on with that shit, because there's a lot of politics that comes into that music shit too as well. You know what I mean? Especially nowadays. Like, I feel like it's not even about the music no more. It's about the popularity. It's about who got the most following, who got the most attention on them, who got the most eyes. That's what it's about now. It's not about the content, the music. That's why we hear so much fucking trash ass music now. It ain't like it used to be.
I'm not gonna say that because I've been listening You know, I hear some
No,
stuff
I'm
like,
not saying
okay,
all the music
okay.
is bad. I said that's why you got
And,
a
and,
lot of
and let me tell you
trash music
something.
now.
The females are winning. Females are spitting. I don't know if niggas is writing they shit or not. They winning because they spitting that shit. I be hearing niggas is writing for the females. Some of them right behind the scenes. It may be a true indeed, but they still spitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as the art,
Or even
I'm always be, you know what I
or
mean? I'm
even
always
think about that the
appreciate the art.
motherfuckers that's writing the shit, the ghostwriters and shit. They not getting the
Okay,
notoriety because this motherfucker is more popular than him.
but you know what? Ghost Riders has always been there. I mean, Stevie
Yeah.
Wonder was a writer. I mean, Smokey Robinson was a writer. I mean, LL Cool J had people writing for him. Shit, DMC was writing runs rhymes. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing new. Gilly the Kid, when he was with Major Figures, he was writing Lil Wayne shit. I mean, you know, they ain't a writer's a writer. It's still a music business.
Yeah.
I say,
True.
but then that's what I'm saying. That I mean, 50 was writing for niggas.
Yeah, he
Kim,
made that
Puff.
G-Dap
Oh,
make this money. Take this money. He wrote
he
that.
wrote Magic Stick. He wrote
Yeah.
Magic Stick for Kim.
Yeah. He said, well, we all know what happened behind that, but
Yeah, he
you know,
wrote that
there's some
shit.
gunplay behind that shit right there.
I mean, that was her biggest hit after Big.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Magic
He's like,
Stick.
I gave Kim a hit. I wrote Magic Stick.
Yeah.
And she mad. He said she was mad because I ain't show up a video. He said, why would I care about your emotions? You're not my bitch. And it was being real
Yeah.
about that shit. Why would I care about your
That's
emotions?
real
This is fucking
nigga.
business. Like,
Yeah.
you tripping. You mad about a fucking video shoot? And then you got this gangsta ass nigga all on my tail and shit. One of my niggas gonna have to pop this nigga.
And you see, and now it's coming out. Remember I told you years ago, and now it's coming out. It was the DJ that called in, my man Gis, that called in when Black Child and them niggas ran up in the studio trying to stab niggas up. They stabbed his fat ass up. You
This
know what I'm saying? Now it's
say
coming out. I told niggas, yeah, come on, they're my peoples. Know
Michael
these
Carlton,
niggas.
you
I'm
said
mad
the
at him
elites
because
put you in a catch-22. Michael Jackson made Sony billions of dollars, and when it come down to it, you got to shut the fuck up. Soon as he spoke about, you see what happens. So they get wealthy while you only become rich. That's crazy. A lot of these dudes don't even be becoming rich nowadays, and this the thing that's more alarming to me nowadays, that these dudes are actually becoming rich and then they dying in the street. That's what's like driving me up a fucking wall. Like, niggas is actually becoming rich and dying in the fucking street.
we see niggas when niggas have never been nowhere, they don't know no better. You know what I mean? And niggas, they you got niggas that lived in one section of town and never been to the other side before. You know what I'm
True.
saying? You got niggas, even in New York, you got niggas lived on the block. Niggas don't even go two
Never
blocks
left the
down, two
hood.
blocks over.
Never left the hood.
Yeah, like
But
when
see, at
niggas
that
go to the
point, you got to
city,
blame
they
them
on the
niggas for not cultivating themselves, for not educating themselves, and not growing as individuals outside of that area. That's
nah
crazy.
they too busy to bullshit, to street shit. Just trying to well, we attack each other for no damn reason. I don't get it, man. This colonizer got this mind game over us, man, where motherfuckers just attack within their own cipher.
We
Like,
know we try to compete with each other. We want to be better than each other. Like, that's the crazy part about it. And I be trying to tell motherfuckers, like, bro, we all the same. At the end of the fucking day, we all trying to get somewhere. We all starting somewhere, trying to get somewhere in the same fucking race. But you want to trip me up. That's
man, you
crazy.
still smoking them nasty ass Black and Miles, nigga.
Yes, sir. You said that's a
Oh yeah,
catch-22.
nigga.
Michael Carlton, you said that's a catch-22. Yeah, it is, bro. Like, to that, it is about them young brothers getting rich and then they dying in the street. That's part of it too. All of that shit is a part of it. They
You
know
know
they
what?
gonna
But
give this crash out some
that,
fucking money. They go kill us up. I didn't
but
heard
you know
about them
what?
collecting insurance on niggas and all types of shit.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. Back in the crack era, the same thing was happening. You had young niggas making 15, 20, $30,000 a night on the block. Next thing them
Yeah,
niggas is gone. Yeah,
yeah, because
that
you
during
making
that
too
crack
much
era,
money.
niggas made uptown niggas really making that type of yo. It was not a I bear witness it as a teenager. Like yo, these niggas
And
out
you
here
got to think about
getting
this
it.
case. The case. Think about this. $15,000-$20,000 back then was worth how much now? You say because when
back
you do
then, that's the
become rich, you
equivalent.
can die in the street. Yeah, that is true. You can die in the streets, but I'm talking about the way some of these dudes be getting rich and they dying and feuding over stupid shit. Like, okay, say for instance, right? You know what I mean? Me and a lot of y'all was mad when I said this shit before. That nigga King Von, man, did that shit to himself. Not keeping your hands to yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had
You
no
did
reason
that
getting
shit
out
to
that
yourself.
car.
This is a
He
rich
had no
nigga
reason
out
to
here.
get out
No,
the car.
wait. This is a rich nigga that got another problem with a rich nigga and see him and go try to swing on him. Look what happened. Mo
Yeah, he ended
3.
up in the box.
Mo 3. You fucking with a hood rat ass bitch. Look what happened in the hood. Like, this is what I'm saying. It goes back to the conversation I had earlier today, to where your money dictate for you to be out of that situation. So why are you there?
Nah,
You just
but it
said that
looked like
earlier.
that looked like an on-site episode. Like niggas was following him. He was just set up. They were just trying to get
Yeah,
him
I
either
mean, they
way.
paid for him to do it, but I'm saying, if the nigga was
So it didn't have
somewhere
nothing to
where, if
do.
he was
It was
somewhere where
just
his money had him, it could have him at. He wouldn't
yeah,
have been
but
in
them
that
niggas,
particular
them
situation. He wouldn't have been as accessible as he was to that nigga. If
yeah,
you
but the nigga
understand what I'm
that put the
saying.
hit out of him, from what I'm hearing, got money.
Yeah,
So
I know Yellow Beezy.
yeah, so
We
he
can
got
say his
money.
name.
So
Okay, all
he
right,
gonna
let's
pay
put it
for
out
that
like this. How many
accommodation.
niggas, all
So
right, wait, case. How many niggas had hits out on 5th and G Unit?
yeah, but
How did them niggas
you talking about
move? How did them niggas
you
know?
talking
Wait,
about broke?
no.
You
How did
talking
them
about
niggas move?
broke niggas? You talking about broke niggas going against a nigga with
Mo
money?
3 wasn't no broke
You talking
nigga.
about yeah, but who in G Unit had money that was after 50?
What you mean?
I'll wait.
What you
Who
mean?
who had money? Who had money? I'll
After a
wait.
while, but I'm talking about, this is my point that I'm making. Fifth had money to move like he had money to make sure that niggas didn't get caught up in that type of shit.
No, but I'm
When
saying
Yayo
is
Rolls Royce got shot up, where was he at?
that was Jimmy. That was Jimmy
Okay,
did
but
that shit because
but he was
nigga
smart to be
smacking the
with. He
sun
was
up.
with a smart nigga that told him like, no, you go get in that car.
Yeah, because niggas know what they did. They knew they was dealing with. You dealing with a notorious stick-up kid from Brooklyn. You some Queens niggas. You know what time it is. You know that nigga coming back busting. You already know.
Yeah, we know what time it was, but my whole point is, when Fifth got that money, he moved like he had that money.
Oh yeah.
That money dictated for him not to be in certain positions to where a nigga could catch him lacking like that. You feel what I'm saying?
But he
To
still.
where a nigga could catch
I'm
him on the
saying
freeway.
that nigga still go around the way by himself though.
Yeah, I mean, it's different now
We're
because niggas
twisted.
know not to fuck with him.
Even back then. Even back then, he was still
Or
going around by
let's put it
himself.
to you like this: why a nigga that you feeding gonna fuck with you like that? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But we gotta get up out of here, man. I've been in here a little bit too long. I gotta go to work tomorrow. But we talk about that 9 to 5 bullshit. I appreciate everybody that did tap in and listen to this conversation that we had, man. You know what I mean? Grownmanishhh. And I want to say shouts out to my boy DJ K's that came through tonight, man, and had this conversation with me, man.
Damn,
Appreciate
son,
y'all.
where'd
You know what I
find
mean?
this?
Until then, y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy Dick to your
Damn,
bitch.
son, where'd you
BKA
find
Mr.
this?
Shoving Wood wherever it's good, wherever it's motherfucking good. And we about this motherfucking thing. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Oh shit, you're a funny nigga.
You have a funny nigga. He was hilarious.